the sun, where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow. Naija's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out. This is episode 298 and it's a very, very special episode. It's so special we kicked out the American from the chat and brought in somebody else for this.
Somebody reasonable.
Yeah. But it's a brand new day. It's Spider-Man all through today. If you've not watched it, we have a non-spoiler section and a spoiler section. So you can join in for the banter, but I don't know what you're doing. It's been out for 5 days already. Anyway, yeah. Intros quickly. Kex, how are you doing?
I'm very well today. I'm good. Excited to get into it today.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this film for like maybe over a year now.
Yeah.
It was announced. So okay.
Yeah. Dakpo, how are you doing?
Spectacular. Amazing.
Coco say ultimate as well. Let's know you're calling all the possible titles of Spider-Man there. How's your side now? How are you
Yes, I'm good. I'm here because I heard something was 10/10 and I've come to drag.
Like, you are wearing a winner's jersey. I don't know why you're fighting here, please.
Exactly. So I know what's the winner, what's not. So yeah, exactly.
Okay. So already we've been having some conversations since this movie came out and some of us had seen it. So I can promise you it's going to be a very divisive conversation in very unexpected ways. So yeah, I will look forward to hearing your thoughts afterwards. So this movie was brand new day. It's a new, I think it's going to probably be the start of a new phase for the Spider-Man movies going forward. It officially opened last week. The premiere screenings happened on Wednesday. And so, like I said, it's been 5 days since then. It has officially made 360 million in the domestic box office. This means it's the highest box office opening in history. It's surpassing Endgame for that. Yes. And globally, it's at 932, I think.
That global is crazy to me.
And that's only second.
How do we make 900 million in
a week?
5 days?
It's below Endgame that made 1.1.
Just below Endgame.
Yes. Now, one thing I will add is that this is without IMAX because Odyssey had the IMAX last week.
Thunderfire.
So this week is getting the IMAX cinemas on top of that again. So yeah.
Oh.
It's
okay. Is it getting this week?
Yeah, from this week on.
Good. Okay.
Last week was the last week for IMAX for Odyssey. So this week is
No
getting
wonder
the
Red
IMAX
was saying that
theaters.
IMAX or nothing. So
Mario Watch.
So that means
Mario Watch will be IMAX then.
Yeah. Although to be fair, I don't see why we need IMAX for this film. It's a beautiful film. Yeah.
It doesn't. It actually doesn't.
The biggest screen for the biggest hero. To me, it just aligns.
That's why I started already. Like, we've not even gone anywhere yet. We have started already. So yes, this already has put all our predictions in the dustbin.
In the toilet.
Completely in the toilet.
Kex not predict. So he
gets
Kex. So that was last week, right?
Yeah. But even if you predicted Kex, I don't believe you would have predicted
not this level of success.
Not this level at all. The highest was Dakpo at 1.5 billion, and it's clearly going to do way more than that. The rest of us had 1.2, 1.3.
Even if it's just 50%, it's gonna pass that next week.
Yeah, and it's definitely just dropping 50%. Okay, it might drop, but I don't think it's going to drop to 50% because it's a cinema score, and word of mouth for this film is incredible.
I don't think this film had even started.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's crazy, but kids are on holiday. I don't think a lot of kids have gone.
Could do the big 2B.
Yes. I expect to repeat to be.
Listen, you know what?
Oof.
Yes.
Oof.
As of
In
now,
5
I
days,
expect
in
to
5
be.
days,
Yes.
Yeah.
in 5 days, 900 plus IMAX.
Yes.
Give it 3 weeks. Give it 2 weeks. This thing. I think this thing went out soon.
Because
I think this
if
thing
it
went out soon.
if it does the 50% drop, and that's the worst case scenario as far as I'm seeing.
Yeah.
That's at that 450, at least. It's already at 1.3.
The number is just indivisible for me.
Yeah.
It's just
And that's in 2 weeks. So yeah, I think it's doing 2B is very, very, very possible.
Wait, so actually, so we are what's today's date? So when you're only talking
We
about
are
4 days, 5 days worth of, it's not even a week.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not even a week yet, it's just
Okay.
a
It's not a
weekend we're
week,
talking
no.
about.
Okay.
This is not the first full week.
Okay.
So it's going to do 2B, I expect to
It's
make
possible.
it easily.
Did,
It's very possible.
did our friend Nee make a bet about Ekeneva?
you bother well.
For context, we have a friend, guys, that is always making very ridiculous bets that never come true. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's box office, and I think there is no way this has shattered all expectations. So yeah. Now, question: do you think this money is worth it?
I actually do.
No.
Okay, so that's a no from Shay.
No.
Yes
Okay.
from me.
Yes
Say
for
yes
me.
Say yes for me.
Yeah.
So wait. When we say this money, if it's going to end up at your predictions, maybe 1.2, 1.3, yeah, that'll be fine. But if it has done what it has done now,
Yes.
and based on, because you guys are the experts with predicting, if you are saying
Expert.
it's going to
We're
go
very shit at it.
Yeah, look at that number. It's terrible.
if you say it's going to go to
Yeah.
2 billion,
Yeah.
then I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, nah. But it's just one of those things that you can't fight. I'll just treat it like, I'm not saying it's on the level of Iron Man 3, but I just treat it like the Iron Man 3 that made the billion that everybody knows it didn't
It's
deserve.
not.
But it's not Iron Man 3 bad. I'm just saying it's a good
I
movie.
was.
But I don't know. Good movies like this usually don't get that. You don't get that magic breeze that nobody knows where it came from. It usually happens to Transformers, Iron Man 3. You get those type of films
Jurassic
where
Park. Yeah.
you're scratching your head like how
Okay.
How did this
I mean,
happen?
we know where the Iron Man 3 came from. It came from Avengers.
No,
Yeah.
obviously Marvel, the Avengers,
Came
and
from
all that. But
Avengers,
you get what
yeah.
I'm trying to say. Like you just hear one film made a billion, and you're like, it's not the same film that I watched. Like
So,
where did the billion come from?
Look at the films that have made 2 billion. Avatar 2.9, Endgame 2.7, Way of Water 2.3.
Wait, you made what? 2.9 or 2.09?
2.9 Avatar.
So you're telling me they almost made 3 billion?
That nonsense film always made 3 billion.
God damn it.
No, it's because of all the stupid releases they've been doing all these years.
You know what? You release your own and we release your own film. And see how much it almost made 3 billion.
Wow. Yeah. So Avatar 2.9, Endgame 2.7, Way of Water 2.3, Titanic 2.2, Naija 2.2, Force
Naija.
Awakens 2,
Yes,
Infinity
I
War
believe that they padded that nest.
2. No, but that's
That Naija is start padding. That Naija is not pure. But sorry, go on. Interrupted you.
valid. Yeah. Infinity War 2, then No Way Home 1.9.
So you see, there's already a film that is there already. Force Skinny. It's Force they used to push that. As you mentioned it, like I was like, oh my god.
Which one?
Was it Force Awakens?
Force Awakens. No, Force Awakens was it was hype for the marketing.
Sorry. That's the first of the new trilogy.
The first, people really liked it.
I
I'm very excited for new stuff.
But that's what I'm trying to say now. You hype whatever. It doesn't want.
Yeah. So you can understand why it hits 2 billion.
Yeah.
Film,
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm with that one.
No, but to be fair, I remember when I watched it. It wasn't full. It wasn't.
For which
full.
film? Which film are you talking about?
Spider-Man.
This
I
one.
watched it. I watched it on Thursday. It wasn't full, but it's not as if it was scanty. But
Okay.
Yeah, all the seats were. So I was
Regarding
kind
that,
of surprised
Yeah.
because compared to Odyssey, I watched Odyssey 70 IMAX at 7 a.m. I had to book it 7 a.m. because that was the only sort of place I could get
In the middle.
seat that remotely even made sense.
Yeah, okay.
And it's upstairs. I didn't even know it was upstairs. So I was kind of like, when I heard the Spider-Man number, like,
yeah. So for me,
900.
it's a different experience for me because
Okay.
on the day I was going to watch it, that was on the Wednesday evening. All the cinemas in the city were fully packed for all the viewings. I was lucky to get a seat in one random cinema, and it wasn't even the best seat possible.
You
It
know,
was one of these at the
you
end
know what?
seats.
Let me just hold on. In a
Yeah,
random cinema in Amsterdam.
yeah.
Maybe that one kind of sex show scene, right? Just they're showing Spider-Man. Let me just enter.
No, 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 no,
and
no,
just
no, 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 no.
see
It
what's
was.
what.
It's not. When I say random, I just mean it's not the usual one I would go
I
to
know,
for my
I know.
movies. But yeah,
It's
So-
funny. I watched on a Friday, which is
Yeah.
2 days after it came out, and because I couldn't get seats, I couldn't get decent seats.
yeah,
And I thought, okay, you know what? And even the Friday one I got was like 10 to midnight. But I said it's Friday, Saturday we can.
yeah.
And when the film was delayed, the start of the film was delayed by minimum 15 to 20 minutes. Because people were so, as I was so packed. This was Odeon Leicester Square, the big Odeon Leicester Square. So people were getting popcorn. They delayed the whole film. So they showed, when they show you the trailer and everything, and then they just stopped.
Yeah.
And for like 15 minutes, we were just watching, it was just a blank screen.
Cause people.
Yeah, people were packing
So,
in, and then people started
yeah.
shouting. You know,
I echo today's. I saw it on Wednesday,
Yeah.
first straight Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
I couldn't find parking space in the cinema parking lots.
Oh,
It's
for
never
real?
happened to me before. I went to it's 5 tiers.
yes.
I went to the top, had to come back down, and I had to go and park in Lidl and pay for parking. It's never happened. The cinema was more packed than any film I've ever seen before.
Okay, I mean, like I said,
No, I know. I'm just
I didn't. I was looking at it and I was like, I want to the domestic, but I'm like,
people
Yeah,
go
and
watch it.
it's like so my sons. When I booked the film, I booked 4 seats, which was my 2 sons and my cousin, my nephew. We were all gonna go. So Tade, the oldest, he forgot that his friend was getting married on Saturday and he had to be in Bedford. So he pulled out. My guy, he booked himself the day before. Dad, there's no way I can wait.
Wow.
So he went to watch by
So
himself
he watched it on a Thursday.
on a Thursday
Yeah.
by himself.
Yeah.
And when he came in, always me and Toy warned him. We don't want to hear any story.
Don't say anything.
Let's go to your room.
Let's go to your room and keep it to yourself. Yeah. So yeah, so that's. I mean, the excitement for this film was definitely there, and
Yeah, it's palpable.
so for first going to scores and first impressions, I think I've said this a lot, and this was going to cause fights. As I walked out of the cinema myself, I thought to myself that hey, I can't think of any reason to remove a mark from this movie, and I give it a 10 over 10 straight up. Like that's how it missed like it did everything I expected it to do wrong. It did it right. The things I was afraid of, it surpassed my expectations there. Even the story, everything. So for me, I came out with a 10 over 10 score for this
Wait,
film.
Kex, please. What are the rules of engagement? When I
You know what?
when can we
He's,
attack
he's,
or not?
the thing is, hand on heart, I don't think he's willing to accept any kind of reality, any form of reality. So it's pointless to bring logic into it. It's pointless.
but when has that
I've
stopped?
had conversations with him. It's pointless.
When has that stopped us?
He will shallowing everything. As if like, this guy. So there's clearly no points.
Ket is like those children that no matter how much you flog them, they do is to cry. He didn't mean you still flog. You now say, oh, because he doesn't cry. No,
I used to hate those kind of children. Unless you now pass the limits, that even you that beating them, that oh god, this is too much now.
they'll just stand with me. Pa, And then they'll be like,
Yeah. But what was your first impression of this movie as you left the cinema?
What scores? What first impression?
Scores and first impression, like what you thought as you were leaving the
Well, for me, I was hovering between an 8 and 8.5. I'm also okay. So let me, in terms of what we do here, so I'm sticking with a 4.3 for it at the moment.
Okay.
And I mean, to me, it's not a 10. To me, it's not even a 9, because if you say it's a 9 to me, then we're talking Infinity War. These are I don't think I've ever given a film 10 anyway, personally. So
I mean, your mark is for God.
Also, to me, it's not better than
It's
not better than Infinity War.
lecturer. Yeah.
I would even debate if it's better than Winter Soldier. So that's why your 10 over 10 kind of amazed me, but I didn't really enjoy it. So it's up there for me. And when we come to ranking the other Saddam movies, then we can get into proper fight on that one.
Yeah.
So today, is this one of your top 3? I mean, is this your top CBM ever or top 3 CBM?
It's up there with my
Sorry.
with all the CBMs. I don't bother scoring. Yeah.
But wait now. Do you have another 10 out of 10?
Good question.
Do you have Batman, the second Batman?
The second Batman, Dark Knight.
Okay, is that a 10 out of 10 for you?
Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Oh, okay, I'll get you now. So your 10 over 10 is really rubbish. Okay, fine, thank you.
Dark Knight being 10 over 10 is
Can I just say
rubbish.
something? Do you know when he spoke? Do you realize that I didn't? There's no point dragging.
Yes, true.
Okay, I get you now. Okay, I get you now.
You calibrated the
I calibrated.
are you saying you're making
calibrated.
making that guy collect shit from all this?
I'm like, why? How?
Collect shit from all this.
I don't understand them. They will be finding their own nonsense, please. When
I
I see
was
some,
Dark Knight. I didn't know when I removed my shirt too. I didn't know when I removed my shirt. Like I didn't know. It was when she was finished. You were like, why?
That is not normal behavior. You can watch it.
like, I don't understand. Why are you removing shirt?
So let me explain. So what happened was we couldn't find any place to watch it. Everywhere was full. So one of my guys then, he had connect. So he found one cinema that they've closed for the day. But we've already left Unilag then, and we're in a convoy. We're like 20, 25.
Okay,
So
cool, yeah.
Dark Knight. So he found that guy. We paid money. Naija now.
Yeah.
They opened the cinema for us. And me then, I went to sit down in front. I wore normal short sleeve like this. I wasn't thinking. It was cold. So I put the sleeves. I put my hand inside the sleeves and I like tucked my hand inside the chair. So I was watching, and then the whole Jim died. Then he's dead. I was like, he's dead. The Joker killed him. Oh my god! And then we got to the car chase scene, and I was looking at that policeman driver. I was like, that's the Batman. That policeman is the Batman. That's the guy. Then he did bang. Batman came on the cycle. So who is driving? That whole sequence, I don't come on shit.
See,
the cold I was feeling, I didn't feel it again.
For me, what's the score for the movie?
My score, I'm struggling because I don't see it as a better movie than. Okay, first of all, I believe all the Holland movies are very good movies, and none of them really drop below a setting, so they're around the same. I'll say between 7.5-ish, 8. That's where. But I think the best one is the last one. What was the last one? The Doctor Strange.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. That was the best. Yeah, there were a lot of people say cheat code, but all of them had it. They've all had external things to help juice all the Spider-Man movies, MCU. So this is below that. So that's why I said, okay, maybe I'll give it like a 7 point something.
Wait, you guys, I people are calling me mad. This guy just said here, he just came on the podcast and said that all the Holland movies are around the same level. No.
There's no one that is horrible now. They are not bad. I said 7. Okay, I said they're at the same level.
They're the same level. The Homecoming and No Way Home, they're around the same score.
Relax. We are going to rank these movies.
But I said 7.5-ish now. They are not bad now. None of them. Okay, let's put it this way. None of them have gone below 7.5. Okay. All of them. That's who has made that kind of consistent.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The Holland Spider-Man. Oh, I didn't
I
say.
know. We had you.
We heard you
We had
loud
you.
and clear.
It's not that we hear you. Okay.
So you said did you say 7.5? So that's 3.75.
Yeah, so is it between 7.5 and maybe I'll just give you 7 points.
So
in
homecoming that
We
homecoming
do
that
5
is
stars, so I want to
7.7 for
divide it by
you.
2.
No, Homecoming is 8. I'll give Homecoming 8.
Homecoming, not the first
No, not
one.
Homecoming. Which one is Homecoming?
The first
First
one, the
one.
first one.
Vulture.
Let's do this later. You know, we're going to rank Spider-Man later. Why are we jumping?
Yeah, let's do
to
this
that now?
later.
Let's do that
Let's do
later.
Let's do this.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
7-ish. Okay, it's sure below that last one, but it's
Okay.
there.
Okay.
It's not up to 8. Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
It's very
Okay.
cool, but it's not up to 8.
Okay, Kirks, you.
Yeah, I think it's no more than a 4. And that 4 is the ceiling.
Eight,
It's the ceiling.
eight. That's an 8,
Yeah,
right?
so 4. Yeah.
That's an 8
Four-
out of 10.
four-
It's
four
no
out of
more
five,
than
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
And I've seen it again. It was even shaky itself, but I just supported it. Let me use emotion to carry this thing.
Okay.
I mean, well
Fair
made
enough.
movies. Well made movies. That's what I'll give them. Consistent, well made. You can have issues here and there, but like you can't watch the movie and be shouting.
I didn't have the same.
What was that? What did it?
Yeah.
No. You can't.
Yeah, I didn't have the same when I came out of
No Way Home.
Far From Home.
Yeah.
No
No.
Way Home. No
Yeah.
Way Home. I was shaking. I was shouting. I was on. I was ecstatic. This
Yeah.
one,
So, okay.
I liked it.
Let's get into rankings. But I will say this for this.
That
film.
wasn't spoken yet. That we haven't spoken.
That
Yet.
boy
I
has
did
spoken.
though.
You did.
You said 8, did you?
I said
4.3.
4.3. Okay.
Yeah.
4.6. Yeah, I'm giving it 4 stars out of 5.
Yeah, so let's get into Spider-Man rankings. But I will say this for why I give this a 10 over 10 for me. Is that
Okay.
my enjoyment was up there enough that I was so impressed that by the time I came out, I just didn't see anything. But let's move into the rankings. Starting from the worst to the best Spider-Man movie. Worst, ASM2 for you guys, right? Or
No, Spider-Man 3.
No,
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 is the worst.
Easily Spider-Man 3. No contest.
No contest.
I agree with that. Spider-Man 3 for me is the worst as well.
Spider-Man. Everybody agrees on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Okay.
Next,
ASM 2.
Spider-Man 1 or
ASM1.
ASM2?
Oh.
ASM 1. ASM 2 had the swing in ASM 2 is
ASM
such a
1 had
big
this beautiful relationship and like the death of Captain Stacy, the fact he had to leave the girl.
No, but the relationship was in 2 as well.
It wasn't. It started in 1 and it was really beautiful.
No,
Yeah, it started in 1.
So-
Yeah, it
so
started,
I-
and then it had the lizard.
I
Sorry, go on, sorry.
apologize. I fully apologize. Sorry. ASM 1 is the next worst. I've just realized.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about Gwen as well.
2 is way better.
2. Yeah.
2 is way better.
For me, I'll just do both.
So
ASM 1 and 2. However I want to put it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you don't mind. Okay.
you don't mind.
Yeah,
Because for me, those 2 movies are much higher than you guys are saying. But okay, for the sake of
No, we
saying
are
my-
ranking them now. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean-
No, for the sake of
Are you so? If I understand what you're trying to say there, Tunde, you're trying to say that you would have put some other Spider-Man film.
yeah, I'll put the Holland film below. I'll put the Holland Homecoming
No,
below them.
Someone that gave him 10-10. Why are you surprised? You know where it's going now. You know where it's going. Don't worry. You know what he's trying to do. You want to shake him. You want to shake him. You want to shake. Don't worry. Continue.
I'll put the Holland Spider-Man 1
Last Spider-Man 1.
below
Homecoming.
ASM 2.
Was
Yeah,
there
yes,
anything
Homecoming.
greater? Was there anything greater than that?
Yeah, the swinging,
That was-
the emotions.
Oh wait! Did you say Holland?
Yes.
Sorry.
Holland's Homecoming. What was in Homecoming?
Okay. Oh, mistake.
Homecoming was Vulture.
No.
Yes.
I liked it.
Wait. Sorry.
I preferred Electro in ASM2.
Oh,
Sorry,
I didn't like that.
I put
Not the character.
Oh.
That scene with Electro
Guys,
and
wait.
Spidey in.
I completely forgot about the
Holland.
Holland films. And I went to put TASM as next.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. No, we'll move it up. I will move them up. After Spider-Man 3, we can start talking about the Holland. Sorry, my bad. I completely forgot. Yeah, I blanked.
So, so let me get this. You're putting the ASM movies above the Holland movies.
Yes.
Not all.
Not all, but it's better than some. It's better than
Homecoming.
No.
better than the first.
No.
The first one is Homecoming, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one.
Yes.
Homecoming.
Yeah, it's better than the first one. Yeah, it's better than Homecoming.
No.
That Homecoming, I didn't feel anything.
Okay.
I'm being honest here. I
Oh,
watched.
No, fair enough,
I thought
fair
Love of Vulture was awesome in it. And
Amazing.
Yeah,
But
Vulture-
that's,
but that was
that's
like-
good acting from.
And now,
very good
but is it not the villain of the film?
But
It's the
that's
villain
good
of the
action
film.
from a good actor now.
Why I can say this one? Why I can say this? I watched Homecoming recently again this weekend,
Okay.
and I was like, I watched this film again. I was like, yeah, this film, it's just there. The Vulture scene with the strongest scene was the
Michael
Vulture scene with
Of course, in the car.
Holland in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
of
the
course.
strongest scene. That was the most memorable thing in
By
that
far.
entire movie. The rest was just there, bland. At least in ASM, the relationship with Gwen, every single scene with Gwen, the what's this thing called? The Times Square fight, even the end.
No, that's
when
the second
Gwen
one.
dies.
But
Yeah,
that's the second one.
The second one. I'm sure that I want to rank
Which one are you talking about? The first one or the second
both.
one? We're doing it this
Okay.
by this now. Which
Because
one?
you guys
You're
first
saying
put-
both
you
of
guys
them
first
are
put
better
it.
than Homecoming.
Actually, I prefer the first one, the first Spider-Man movie to this one as well. The ASM
You prefer
one.
ASM?
One. In terms of origin
Homecoming.
Spider-Man movies, yes. In terms of origin Spider-Man movies, when I watched it for the first time, ASM one moved more than Holland one did.
Oh,
Holland
sorry,
one
now
was-
I get
yeah,
you. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
And but Holland one wasn't an origin. Wasn't an origin.
No,
story.
as in terms of their first movies, their
Their
first,
first
outing,
movie solo.
their first movie, ASM one, I felt more because I felt more interested in the characters there than
Okay.
Holland's one.
Okay.
I did like it so much. To be honest,
At
I don't
all.
like one at all.
So
At
to be
all.
fair, there are 4 Holland. What the first one is Homecoming, the second one is Mysterio,
Yes.
The second one's
Second
Far
the
one-
From
third
Home.
one is Doctor
No
Strange.
Way Home.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know how I would.
See,
But,
at
but
most,
to be
at
fair,
most, I will allow you guys to drag ASM one and Holland one on the same level. But
No,
that
they are
Holland one is
not.
better than
They are
ASM one.
not.
You know what?
If anyone is
I
rating what's his name, the acting of what's his name,
Andrew.
Michael Keaton
Yeah.
at a high level score for the Holland one.
No, to me that was just one.
When Stacey's acting, in fact,
Andrew's acting. You
the
might not like
acting
his
in the
Spider-Man.
TSM movies are still
Andrew was horrible.
best.
Yeah.
Andrew was a horrible Spider-Man, particularly
He was
in that first one.
No, it was a
Peter
horrible.
Parker,
Yeah.
I mean Peter.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Horrible.
Peter.
I mean,
Yeah,
horrible
Peter
as
Parker.
the
Yes.
character
Very annoying Peter.
or his
No, very-
acting.
Even Spider-Man.
No, the acting
So
of him as Spider-Man, very obnoxious. Him as Peter was very cool, like a cool guy with hair,
Yeah.
very cool guy. He did snap. He did one,
They
sorry.
brought high level acting to
Okay.
Spider.
You know what, guys? You know what? I don't want to get into the.
With
I think,
would agree, yeah.
I think we're going to use. Okay, let's do it the other way around.
okay. Let's
To
go
me,
the
I
other
think
way
the
around.
big argument is in my
Yeah.
in my mind, and you guys can tell me it's wrong.
Should we do top 5?
There's three top Spider-Man movies in my mind that we can argue. I think all the other films are below these 3. Spider-Man
What
2,
are your three?
I agree.
Spider-Man 2, and No Way Home.
No Way Home
And this one. Every-
End of
every-
story.
No, the Spider-Verse
agreed.
movie. The Spider-Verse movie.
No, forget Spider-Verse.
No, those are animations. So those ones,
Okay.
ones,
So what's your
Spider-Man
top
2, No Way Home.
and this one.
And this one.
and this one?
Yeah, that's about correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
to
I
me,
will.
this
I
one
will
is-
arrange them. I will arrange them differently.
Yeah. No, I didn't arrange them in
Beyond the order, regardless of order.
Don't worry, I was already giving it
That's the
10
top
10
one.
now, so we know what's going to do.
For me, if I'm being honest,
You know what's going to do. You know.
For me?
Oh, yeah, do it. Just hear it.
And
I'll start from
he wants to
bottom.
come from the side.
I'll start from the bottom. And I'm even shocked
Yeah.
I'm saying this is bottom out of the top 3. But
Yeah.
the more I think about it,
The more. Yeah, it's fine.
even though I think it's a cheat code, I'm going to do it this way. Number 3 is Spider-Man 2 now.
Yes.
Wait.
Lie.
No,
I agree.
it's not.
Lie.
100%. 100%.
Lie.
No way home is third. No Way Home is third.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
No,
But
I'm
I
sorry.
think I was debating between those two, but I will allow the cheat code of No Way Home, and I'm putting that second.
Okay.
And
And you
Yeah,
said second from
But you're allowing
bottom,
the
second from
cheat code.
top.
no, out of the 3,
Second is the same thing. Yeah.
second.
Okay,
And
no, to clarify which one is first, is Spider-Man 2 on top?
No,
Or is
Spider-Man
that-
2 is at the bottom.
Is at the bottom of that.
But I don't agree. I don't agree that Spider-Man.
I know
2
that's
is-
his own. That's his own list. That's his own list.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought we're.
So what's number one?
You
Really
always
good
mean-
one. Sorry. No,
So
no.
you're
What's the
saying
number
this
one
one
that
is,
one?
you're saying this one is
We've
number
all agreed
one.
that the top three.
Okay,
We've all agreed on the
sorry.
top three.
Sorry.
So
Okay.
it's my order.
Arrange it.
So
What's the arrangement?
No,
Spider-Man
at the
2.
bottom- Spider-Man 2 in third position.
Yeah.
Then
No Way Home
in
second.
second position. And
And
one
then
in
this
first
first.
position
Damn.
for me.
Never.
Okay. What's your?
Never.
Give us yours.
Spider-Man 2 is number one.
Okay.
Why
Like
was Spider-Man 2 again?
nothing anybody has made
Okay.
has stopped it.
Go and watch it again.
Okay.
No, I don't need to watch it again. So how
I said go and watch it again.
how I judge it
Tunde
is very
alarm is his view.
Yeah.
no. I judge it is very simple.
Yeah.
How did you make me feel at the time I watched it? Obviously, if I can't watch it again, the graphics is going to look trash. Everything's going to look
No. Actually,
Film?
it doesn't look.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't. It still looks very good.
that film. When he did this,
It still hits hard.
and then they carried him in the train like.
It's still good.
Guys, like people
Maybe
don't
one second.
know.
Hold on.
People don't know. So Spider-Man 2,
Yeah.
then No Way Home. Well, which one is it? Why did they always what's down with all these names? Just call it 1, 2, 3, 4.
Doctor Strange one.
The Doctor
Doctor
Strange one
Strange,
is
yes.
And then
number
this
2
one.
because that one there were a lot of things that even for the
Okay.
TSM one that I didn't appreciate. That I now appreciated when I saw the three of them together. I was like, there's a way it hits me. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
like, yeah, they had something with all the 3 Spider-Man films they made. There was something there. Someone I could see different. Yeah, that film I liked it. Seeing Electro, Mysterio. You can say it's cheat code, but and then this one is it's third place.
For you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Third.
Can I hear
Kex?
Kex? Yeah, I want to hear Kex.
So I called my son to ask him which day we watched Spider-Man 2. He said it was on Thursday,
Okay.
because we watched it very recently.
Okay.
And my 5-year-old,
Yes.
when the guy stopped the train
Yeah.
and they were carrying
Yeah.
him, he said,
Yeah.
Spider-Man is die. That's how it's still
Yeah.
for someone that has not watched it
Yeah,
before.
it's a good film. Nobody
Yeah.
can knock it. No,
It's a very
It's-
good film.
Yeah.
So for me,
Yep.
it's been a decade plus,
Okay.
and I still watched that film and I was like, this one is nice. That's first one.
Okay.
So after that one,
Yeah.
I will put No Way Home
Okay.
again, the cheat code,
Yeah.
and then this one as third.
So you said, I think that's exactly the same as she is, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
these ones, they have a tapestry of people helping push it along.
Yeah.
You know, the cheat code of the 3 Spideys.
I
Then this last
No Way
one with
Home
the
was pure
whole
cheat code.
thing that's
It's-
yeah.
Okay.
Then this one with all the Punisher and and all the other people that appeared and everything just helps prop it up. Good, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
But that's Spider-Man 2 by himself.
So,
And
Spider-Man 2 is third for me. And it's not even like for me, it's not even.
yeah, I know you don't like Toby.
No,
Yeah.
I like Toby, but like watching this Spider-Man 2 again now, I spent when I was younger, I felt bad for Toby. Like, this guy is going through suffering. It's like he's suffer head, this thing, he's making this thing. This time I felt more annoyed at his foolishness. That this is like everything everybody was accusing him of in this movie. That you are lazy, you are unreliable. I felt it in my bones. That this guy is doing himself in the movie. And then
So basically, he's being Spider-Man, Abby. He was being Spider-Man.
No, it took it. Yeah, he's being Spider-Man, but it took his own
To date, the current Spider-Man books, that's how he behaves.
Yeah,
Aunt May's boyfriend cannot stand him because he's like, this guy is
he's a very
unreliable.
So
like this, your nephew is very unreliable.
So yeah, for me, it's like, and then Mary Jane's story arc in the movie was very annoying. James Franco's story arc in the movie was like, it was, Doc Ock carried that movie all through. Like, I love his presence, everything. His arc was beautiful. The fightings were beautiful. It's an amazing movie, but for number one movie, no, it's going to be number 3 for me.
So that's 3 for you. Yep.
Yes, that's 3 for me. Now, between No Way Home and this one,
Yep.
it's been like, if you ask me at every different day, I'll
Okay.
It keeps changing
Okay.
between both of them for me. But this film for me was built on what No Way Home did.
Yes,
The
of
same
course.
way No Way
Yes,
Home was
of
built
course.
on everything that came before. It
Came
was
before,
built on
yeah,
ESM. It was
yeah,
built
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that one. But I will echo what Keck said earlier. The way I left No Way Home was almost the same way I left Endgame in terms of sheer joy and excitement. And I have seen a movie like that hit all my
Yeah.
yeah, all my loves, all my emotional
Yeah.
core. Yeah, I think I was more impressed with the storytelling in this movie, but
Yes.
No Way Home hits all my gene for joy
Yeah.
to the max. So yeah,
And I think my issue with it's not an issue. Don't get me wrong. When I say my issue with
yeah,
No Way Home, it's not an issue.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's I could see the manipulation of my emotions.
and it
Of
works.
So that is
course.
why I've
Of
kind of
course.
dropped it a bit. That nah, I gotta see what
Yeah,
you're doing here now.
see,
I gotta see what you're doing here now. So
they manipulated my emotions, and it worked well for me. So I think I'll put No Way Home first and this second, just because as
But
I
to me,
left the
like
movie.
no way home was a combination of, like I said, they've been doing it since the first
Yeah,
Spider-Man home or whatever they want to call it. Because
yeah,
I
no,
know there's
but I know. No Way Home was
they were
level. You
no,
brought
yeah.
you brought
So
the other
the
Spider-Man.
reason why
Yeah.
is that I'm sure they looked at themselves like there's nothing core MCU going on right now.
But
We
you know
we
what?
need
Okay,
to
okay.
we need to do
Can
something.
I say one thing though?
yeah,
The appearances. So I'm talking about Homecoming and Far From Home.
yeah,
The MC elements in those films did not add anything to me at all.
Yeah.
To me, they even annoyed me. So they,
Yeah.
so
So
they were not a plus for. It was not a plus for Homecoming.
no, it's not about it being a plus. It's about them just being
Cheat code means that
it didn't carry the movie.
enhanced
It
the
was
movie
annoying.
for me. It didn't enhance.
yeah.
The
I'll
MC
say they were the glue. They were the glue to all those films.
Yeah, but
They
it
helped
enhance
those
it.
films go along.
But I didn't
They helped them
care.
Yes.
Like as a watcher, I didn't care for them.
Andrew and they
I
have
loved it.
even though Andrew, Garfield, Doc Ock, all of them.
All of them.
It's like to me.
No, but the glue was still Doctor
No.
Strange.
No, Doctor
Yeah,
Strange
you see what I'm trying to
was not
say?
even.
Doctor Strange-
No.
Doctor
Understand
Strange-
where I'm coming
I
from.
get about the glue, but what I'm saying is,
It didn't improve my
who
enjoyment.
improved enjoyment? It was the villains. It was to me that
The
film is
Spider-Man.
like if it's an Olympic event, they will dismiss that film from the sport for steroids.
Yeah.
You-
So
you have to
that
dismiss it.
film is like that film and Endgame. They are
Yes.
the same thing in terms of like they're relying on what has come before. In terms of build up, it's just and it now has a solid script attached to it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but three good
So,
films. No,
three-
no shade
no,
on
we're
any
not
of
arguing. Yeah.
on those
And
films.
just to be clear, as we are going into the argument, listeners, because we're going to argue a lot, we all love this movie that came out today. Like nobody has scored it less than except Shay that is mad. That scored it less than a 10. That scored it less than an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on then, so that's the. But now quickly, just before we jump into more serious talk, most powerful Spider-Man within these three of them.
Well, honestly, before, apart from one scene in the beginning of Homecoming, I kind of felt Holland had not shown any great feats. If I'm being honest, this film to me totally overcorrected on that level.
Holland did the same train thing with the boat in Homecoming.
I didn't like that
With
scene.
the what?
The
With
train,
the
the
boat,
boat thing, the boat
Yeah,
scene.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, but he didn't last now.
It didn't last yet.
It
It
failed,
was- again, it was going to be torn
it's
apart.
holding two sides of boat together and trying to stop a speeding train.
Being train,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I
so,
mean,
yeah.
it's
Fair.
And
I think
synthetic web versus
I think we're kind of expected to assume that Maguire is the strongest.
Yes.
I don't see any feat matching.
But in this film,
Maguire even fucking got stabbed in the last one
yeah.
by that idiot, stabbed in the back by.
I know you. Yeah.
To me, the guy is
so,
even physically standing himself. The guy looks.
So I think
thicker
what
than the rest of them.
they did right is like to what they said. Follow up. I think what they did was they made that clear in No Way Home. I be home. What am I always
No Way Home.
Yeah, okay. The third one. Yes.
The third one, they made it clear. The third one that it is mini, medium,
Yes.
Big Brother.
That is
Yeah.
my impression.
Yes.
Yeah. So what they
But
now
that was
did
my
in
impression.
this film
Yes.
was to now say you've
Yes.
you've come of age.
Yes.
Yes.
You've now grown up to become like your elder brother. That's
Yes.
to me. That's basically what they did.
Yeah.
They just made
Yes.
him now become Maguire. Like
But so I'm going to ask you. So what is it that the guy did in this one? That sorry, I'm not even trying to be funny, but what is it that made it
It's-
Maguire powerful?
I think the way he beat for whenever he goes that black thing,
yeah.
What did he do? Yes.
the
so who
beating
did he
of
beat?
Vulture,
That's-
the breaking of the steel door.
of
and
what's that guy's
all-
name?
Even Hawk, the hit he
The-
took from a Savage Hawk. There's something he caused as well. I can't remember what that thing. I can't remember.
The highest thing I think it was just the steel door. It wasn't super stronger, but it
He
was
wasn't
a lot
super
more.
strong, guys. Though.
Yeah.
He wasn't
No, but
super
to me,
strong.
Super strong.
No, it
It was a
wasn't.
lot.
It's
No, as in it wasn't like from where he was to where he
Yeah,
is
like,
now.
I think
It wasn't that
yes.
massive a jump.
You see it in the hand fight, right?
I think,
Yeah.
That sword, that
I
sword
don't need to
shattering
roll my
thing that he did.
I
That
don't
sword
need to-
shattering thing he did.
I
with
don't
the-
need to roll my eyes.
But
Oh,
the
break
hand,
sword
the
on the
hand
kid.
is
That what this guy cannot do? Maguire cannot do.
No,
Or
it,
even-
I didn't say he has become stronger than Maguire.
I
They-
think
he has grown up. He has grown up.
Yeah,
and
they
now
made
he's-
it now. He has become Maguire like when he started.
He's
Yeah,
not up to Maguire.
They
You don't pass
They-
Maguire, okay? You don't pass Maguire.
they no, but based on what? Okay, okay. You say it's based. I'm asking you honestly. What is
You
it
see,
based
now,
on? Like
okay, for me, the person I was impressed was
Yeah.
the fighting with Hawk.
with Hulk. Hey, but I don't know. Like it's not like he beat
He
Hulk.
didn't
now.
fight Hulk.
No.
Hulk beat him.
Yeah, he just collected
But no,
beats.
yeah,
beating.
but to me, Maguire could not take those hits.
No, Maguire will take it.
He will take it.
Maguire that sad
My
man
dear-
was
my brother in
punching.
Christ.
Maguire,
My brother in Christ, he will
Maguire-
take those
Maguire's
hits.
hits. So, let me tell you,
See the way Sandman was
the-
punching Maguire down in that
punch,
movie.
the best person who tested Maguire, in my view, was obviously Green Goblin.
Sandman.
Sandman is
Was it not Sandman that was hitting the guy?
Sandman that was hitting him like
after this guy pinned his
Sandman
arms
held
to
him
this
down
thing.
and
that was
Venom held him down.
Ah.
So that why I get you.
the hitting by
But-
Sandman doesn't even reach the beating of Holland by Green Goblin. Green Goblin beat Holland past that beating.
No,
Hold on.
I'm
No,
sorry.
but
Green
that's why
Goblin,
that why I
the
get
guy
your point,
chopped the
but
beating
yeah,
because
yeah,
but you're
he
missing
knows
something. You're
strong.
missing something here.
Yes.
That Hawk,
Yes.
they showed us something.
Yes.
They showed us something. We saw it,
Mhm.
but the effect was not what they showed. That Hawk that became savage, which I like by the way,
Yes.
was weaker than the Hawk that was fighting Iron Man in. What was the one where she?
My brother.
Hulkbuster.
Thor, bigger than the one fighting Thor in Avengers.
Yeah.
Thor in Avengers and
He's
Iron
strong,
Man
he's strong
in
when he fights
Age
Thor
of
and
Ultron.
On top of that,
He was
Thor
not.
helicarrier.
So
This
they
one was
showed
not
us
yet at that
something.
level.
They showed us something,
Yeah.
You guys
but
made
he
me-
was not
I
as strong. He was still strong.
you,
Like
you guys made me laugh. What did?
No,
what,
of
what,
course now.
What did the Hawk in? What did he do? The Hawk in Ragnarok.
No,
Ragnarok.
I said,
No, not Ragnarok. I
I
didn't say
said the
Ragnarok.
Hulk in
I
said-
Avengers on the
I
helicarrier.
said Age of Ultron. The one
Yeah,
with
yeah,
one
yeah.
that made to go.
Hulkbuster,
when he went
yeah.
into town.
Yeah.
You think that Hulk will not open that container that was funny? Open it. You just do.
You can't say that. Obviously, that was especially made door. I don't know what that door was made of, to be honest. But to me, if it was a normal door,
I'm sorry.
any Hawk will take it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But-
For me, that was again. That was a.
But okay,
They showed us something which I give them props for.
Not that somebody puts his acid on the door and the door fell down.
But you know what I mean?
But the effect was not.
Why is he even hitting the door? To me, there's a wall next to it.
Yeah. That was what she said. That
Yeah.
you have this thing is reinforced, but I'm going to come through the wall. So I assumed she was going to come through the side of the
Yeah,
wall.
but
But anyway.
why did Hawk do that? That's what
He started fighting
No,
Spider-Man.
she said. Okay.
He started fighting
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Yeah. That's where.
Okay, we've done Spider-Man distant ratings.
Now, yes.
Can we talk about the characters or something?
Exactly. Let's go to the characters. I'll start with the side characters that show up in this film. And do you guys like them? Yay or nay? What you
Without
guys
spoiling?
know about it? Without spoiling. Ned. Let's start with Ned.
I like Ned. I like Ned. I like seeing Ned. I don't know why with
Yeah.
his and I like so in this one he's gone off and graduated from MIT,
Yeah.
right? I think because
Yeah. This is their graduation.
they did their
Yeah.
they did their is it matric or whatever, like they did their entry
Yeah.
exam and then they did so it was there and it was constantly so he was just obsessed with Spider-Man. Right, I did the Spidey tracker.
I've gone sour on it.
So I liked the part where there's a part where he and this guy are talking. And
Wait, okay, I think guys,
I just love
before
that.
we at this point, let's
Yeah.
go into spoilers because
No,
we
no,
can't
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
some
no,
of
no.
we can't talk about some of these characters
Yeah.
without actually
no, but
talking about these
then we
spoilers.
have to officially break it.
Yes,
Yeah,
we will
yeah,
announce. We will
yeah.
announce
So,
here
guys, I
that
think
guys, please,
listeners,
Okay.
we're not entering spoilers. I don't
Yeah.
know what you're doing here. If you're not even
if you've not watched the movie, go and watch the movie and
but
stop
if you
listening to us.
continue
I
on
beg.
now, we'll be onto your head. If you don't come and
Please,
complain,
you don't have to. The movie has already made money. It doesn't need your help.
Excuse me,
No,
please,
we
it
need
needs
to
to
help.
make more
We
money.
need 2 billion.
See.
You want to beat
I
them at
want
yes.
I want people to learn the right lessons from this movie. That
Yes.
this is how superhero movies should be going forward with this kind of heart and storytelling.
So
yeah.
yeah. So Kyle, you were talking about Ned, Kex.
So I don't know if people remember, but from the last movie, Ned had
Yeah.
been mind wiped.
Yeah.
All those memories have been erased, right? Of him and Peter.
Yes.
But Spider-Man shows up and he's a big Spidey fan, and then they sit down and they start building like a Death Star together and they're
Yeah.
talking. And that's how
Yeah.
friends are.
Yeah.
Like I love the organic way they just started just chopping it up, like doing impressions, and then the other one said 50, and then he was just
Yeah.
like, this guy, nice one. You submitted this thing.
That scene
That part I loved it so much.
that scene of 3 of them in the room, MJ joined them and 2 of them
Yes,
just talking
yes.
and ripping up.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite scenes from this movie because
I loved it.
it
I loved
comes after, and this is
I love
why I'm going to attack James Gunn. James Gunn is going to drop straight bullets here.
Damn.
Immediately before the scene was the very emotional conversation between Peter and MJ. Like, as they left that scene, everybody was feeling the emotions. It was tough, it was
Yes.
heavy. You were feeling, and then he stepped it down with this light-hearted scene without
Yes.
ignoring the emotions of that scene. It was just calm down. People are chopping top. People are just having fun. I was like expecting them to make a very stupid joke that never came. Like, yes, this is how you do. This is how you transition from high intensity to low intensity. You don't need people cracking stupid jokes just to make people feel better about watching
Yeah.
your movie. But yeah,
Yeah.
sorry
It
for
was-
getting
No. It was
dancing
just
into that. Yeah,
organic friendship picking up where you left off. It doesn't matter whether you last time you spoke was 5 years ago or
Yeah.
6 years ago, but the same, it feels like the same inside jokes, the same goofiness. You just picked it up.
that's what.
And they were
question,
just doing
the
it.
handshake.
Go on.
The handshake at the end.
Yep.
Now there have been multiple theories about the handshake. The one that it was just muscle memory
That's
and
all I
him,
think it is.
and him connecting Peter to Peter, and then 2 that
To Spider-Man.
yeah.
That's what I think it was.
We all,
No,
any-
no.
That's what I think it was.
To me, that's simple. I said it before we started, right? Since we've already entered spoiler territory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did it for Ned at the end. They did it for MJ during the event. When Jean held everybody in stasis,
And she was crying.
MJ was crying.
Yes.
That was her own. That was
Her
to
own
me.
words.
She's saying her remembering.
Her not remembering and not just like okay, let me just use remembering. That
Oh.
connection that Peter is feeling. She now got something. She got something.
It's a stretch. That's a stretch.
That's a
The
stretch.
experience has come.
That's a no. That's a that's
Why-
a mass,
why-
that's
okay.
a massive jump.
Okay, should I say why?
Yeah.
She got everybody. It's not like they were closer. Why was she crying?
Well, she was closer.
She had a single tear. It was just the
Yeah,
trauma
no,
of being
what
trapped
I
in
mean
your
by
body.
what I mean by
She-
closer,
she-
like
It's the trauma of being
They've
trapped in
had
your
like
body.
a couple of meetings. She's already told her that listen, we
You
know
can't
each
move.
other. So there was already a
no. What I mean by closer, I mean
Okay.
proximity, distance.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
trying to
they were
say
1
like,
kilometer. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
like what? No, so
There are other people that were
If
like,
there was
"Hey,
because-
there's this
How
one
do
that's
you know
best season there, right?"
everybody else wasn't crying?
Fine.
Yeah.
They didn't
but
show-
they showed everybody else. Ned was standing right there.
They
No.
filmed it on her.
They
It's-
zoomed in
it's-
on
Yeah,
her.
but don't you see that? But we could
No,
see
they
Ned
zoomed
too
in.
in
So
that
for
scene.
me, that zooming in was to show that these people are conscious and aware of
They
what's
are
happening.
conscious and aware that they are frozen without being able to move.
No, I don't think everybody else was frozen. I don't.
Because-
And tears was okay. Let's put
Ah.
it this way:
No.
that thing had an effect on both of them. Her own, they will review later, was the tears. Ned's own was that thing.
Handshake.
Okay.
Like
If
bam,
they do
bam,
that,
bam.
if
I'll
they do
be
that, they
annoyed.
need to just carry this whole MCU and just put it in the bin and then press it.
Yeah. See,
Because what
it's-
Doctor Strange did was he
Yeah.
erased the guy. What he did. Wait, one second, Raptor. Wait.
Two.
When he erased Peter,
Mhm.
that means Peter is not going to appear on your phone if you have a picture of Peter.
Kex, do you know that what
That
I
means
just
that if you have a picture of Peter,
he erased
he's
history completely.
so
he's erased the guy.
so let me now make it a hard trick.
So there is no.
What I said now was goal number 2 and number 3. MJ was goal number 2. Ned was goal number 3. Do you know
But
what goal
now go
number
down
one?
outside now.
Wait,
So
no, do you know what
you
goal
don't
number
have
1
that.
was? Do you know what goal number 1 was?
Yeah, good.
Hawk. He called him by name. You know me.
So
and
Hawk,
he knew him.
yeah, but Hawk
See,
did call him
remember-
Peter now.
No, remember that MJ already called him Peter.
Yes.
So when Spider-Man
Mhm.
was leaving,
No,
leaving,
sorry.
MJ
So
called
who
him.
does,
No,
what does
no.
that
He's
mean
talking. He
to
said
Hawk?
Hulk. He said Hulk.
No, he,
no,
told, he
Hawk-
told him it's me. It's Peter. And he
No.
So
you guys
we'll
forgot
get to
him.
Hulk in him. We'll get to the theory of Hulk in a bit because I have a theory about
Wait,
that.
sorry.
But for
Can I hear him pause? Why is
No,
that?
I don't think he said I'm
But-
Peter.
but-
He said
but-
you
but-
know me.
He
is
just
me
said-
your friend? He didn't say
I'm your
Peter.
friend. You know
Yes.
me. He didn't
No,
call
you
him.
know me, Peter. He wasn't talking about the Peter that he just met.
How do you know that?
No,
No.
How do you know that?
that was you know
Ah,
me.
he's-
No.
I'm
jumping,
sorry.
you're
Okay,
jumping.
you think I'm reaching? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But
Because
that scene did not feel like
Yeah.
I'm the guy you met
swear,
last week.
I think they did it on purpose as well.
Yeah.
Although, especially the Ned Peter and that Hulk,
Yeah.
they did it on purpose. That this guy knows Peter already. Now he knows Peter. The new
Now.
Peter.
Yeah.
You guys,
Because-
you guys.
No,
go
but
and
you
be
need,
arguing.
No,
sorry.
that relationship was not too deep to change Hulk back now. Guys, come on.
Not say it needs to be too deep. It needs to appeal to me. It needs to appeal to the guy.
This one I know I'm reaching,
Yes.
and I'm reaching purely head canon. There's nothing to back it up.
Yeah.
That the guy inside
Yes.
has not forgotten because he was inside,
Yeah.
and the guy, the Hulk inside knows Peter.
Hey, can I go back
Because-
to Ned? 'Cause
yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I
That's
agree with me. I agree with
Oh,
me.
that's for Hulk. That's for Hulk. That's for Hulk. That's my theory. But there's nothing backing it up. That's just like proper head canon.
No, guys,
For
think
Ned,
about it
there's
very,
nothing.
think about it very well.
There's no
That whole zooming thing,
It is.
Say there's
close
nothing else.
up,
Shay,
it was too deep for me.
You can make that conclusion, but it's a
Yeah.
conclusion you make. The film, other people will take the other side, and then it'll be a debate.
Yeah.
The film itself was very clever in not saying either way.
One way or another.
Because
Yeah.
especially that Ned one. I was like, are you talking about Peter? Or are you talking about Peter? And I thought, okay, fine. So
Fine, yeah.
you know what?
That just felt like
I
Peter.
soured on Ned. And
On Ned?
Okay, go on.
I didn't sour on Ned in the film. It's a very weird sequence of events. As I left the film, all happy and joyful,
Yeah.
my bastard nephew, he said to me, "Why?" So what he did, he said, "Why did they give Miles Morales' best friend to?"
With Ganke, we've talked about this a long time ago.
We've
We've brought this out since the first movie.
Let me learn now.
Ah.
Okay.
Let me learn now. So he said,
This was over 10 years ago.
But you don't
Yes,
know,
now.
you don't know what point I'm making, and you've jumped in.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, make your point.
So he said that, and I said,
Okay.
so I said to him, that is not Ganke. I said the character looks like Ganke, but it's Ned Leeds. It's a different character. And then I said, he's Hobgoblin. And as I was talking this in my mind, I don't remember that. Okay, this guy is Ned Leeds. This guy is Hobgoblin, and this guy now has magic. And I'm now convinced that he's gonna. So that's why I've started on this Ned character now, because I'm now convinced. And then his obsession with Spider-Man. To me, I started. This guy is going to turn.
So is he going to slim down?
No, that was so.
No,
Wait,
no,
therefore you're saying that
no,
you've imagined.
Wait.
Yeah.
I just
Yes.
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 I want that to listen to what you just said.
Yes.
He has
What you said
imagined the
makes
problem.
no sense at all.
Okay.
Guys, man, I asked a more important question. Is he going to slim down to become home goal?
Like
I know-
like
no,
from where to where?
How we go to West?
It's like me saying that, oh, I saw this character in this film, and in the next Superman film, this guy's going to come to stay, and so I now hate this.
Exactly.
No, but
You're making an
no. You know the films have hinted at it.
What?
I just wrote already.
It's not.
In the last
It's
movie.
not. It's
Who
just
hinted?
magic.
No, Ned. When Ned said, "I'll trust you. I will not turn evil against you." He even said it now. It's a call out to he's hobgoblin in the comics.
Yeah,
And
he's
they mentioned
hobgoblin.
it.
So we know.
So we know he's hobgoblin in the comic book.
So we know that
that's what
Flash
he's doing
Thompson.
with
Okay,
the-
you know what?
So you're
Sorry,
right,
guys.
it's
I'm
not-
sorry.
it's not gonna go
So it's like
You
saying
know what?
Flash
That was
Thompson in
right.
this film is going to become Venom.
Flash is going to become Venom. He's going to become Agent Venom, so I hate him too.
That's the level
He's
of
going
this
to become a blonde mercenary that goes to war,
said-
loses his legs,
listen,
and then becomes
don't
Agent
put
Venom.
words on my mouth. I said I've soured.
No. Okay,
Because
okay.
now
This I'm sorry
I'm
against
seeing
the
that
Asian guy
in my
that is
mind,
playing.
I'm seeing the friendship,
Yeah.
this great friendship, as being doomed, and hence that's why I'm soured.
Anyway,
I don't-
for
yeah.
me, the character that I'm going to talk about that I felt was a breath of fresh air was the police commissioner.
I
Jim
didn't
Wolf.
Or is she
care
a
for her.
commissioner?
Jim
What
Wolf.
is she
Jim
like?
Wolf.
I don't know.
Detective.
I
Detective.
did not care for her. at
Detective.
all.
Yeah,
So
Detective.
the reason why I said breath of fresh air is like we've seen it with Batman and Jim
I
Gordon.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get
But
what you're saying.
you can't be a hero in a town
In solo.
and then you
Nobody
don't have
supporting
any kind of good rapport with
I
law
love
enforcement.
I
Like to me,
love
anytime I see that thing, it's always bugging my mind. Like doesn't make any sense now.
I love
That
that.
was too much for me.
I like it.
No,
I
so
like
we can say it was too much, but the idea that he's working with the NYPD.
I loved it.
Oh,
I
Spider-Man!
loved it.
This
because
Spider-Man!
I like the woman
Like
already.
they even gave him a key to the city. He was
Yeah.
like, okay, you're our hero.
You're a hero.
We
Yeah.
value-
I
mean,
really
forget
love
all
that.
that, all
There
that
was
stupid
communication
vigilante stuff.
and everything.
Because when he went
yeah.
nuts, he just got a pass now.
Yeah.
And he's like-
When he
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
when he went
No, but
nuts.
remember he has built up over 4 years.
Yeah,
of
but
relationship with these people.
you know the thing.
4 years of
I-
consistent.
You know what?
Like,
You
nah,
know what?
I'll give him that pass.
I'm with Tunde on this. I will
Nah.
give him a
I
pass.
thought she
I
was
will
too
give him-
much. Everyone is-
I thought it would have been for me. It would have. I was dreading the cliche of
she turns on him
she'll turn
because
against
of
him
that. Yeah.
because of that. I'll be like,
Nah,
you
I'll
know
be
this
mad
guy.
at
I
you.
would have been wanted. Okay, what's going on? A bit
She
more.
did that.
Yeah,
now.
but that's kind of
yeah,
what
that was
she
she
did.
did.
It was too
And she was like,
early.
get out of here.
It was too yeah.
Because to
it was
me,
too early.
yeah, exactly. Before she said, go clear your head.
Yeah.
I actually voiced it out like, on top one thing, like just once.
No, see, it's not
Like
once. It's
that-
like
that-
this is no. She has been.
Yeah,
she has been-
when he hold the cup now.
No,
Yeah,
she has been
yeah.
telling him since that guy, come, you need to take that time off.
No, I get
No,
that
wait,
at the
yeah.
end.
Yeah.
At the end, when she said before she said that, just leave and go clear your head, kind of thing. In between, when it looked like she was complaining, I was already getting upset that
Someone got
Wait.
injured and almost
Exactly.
died.
just made one
wait,
mistake.
No,
Someone
no,
got
no,
injured
no.
and almost died.
I agree to
She
the
would-
wait.
I
wait.
agree.
Spider-Man a cop badly.
Yeah, bad.
I know.
Like, please. And it was his
Yes,
fault.
I know,
You
I
can't
know,
blame
I know.
villain. That was
No,
Spider-Man's
no.
fault.
I agree that was Spider-Man's fault, but at the same time, this is somebody that for 4 years you've worked with the person. The person has been. Thankfully, this person wasn't hurt, and you saw him like, shit, I don't fuck up. Just go sort out
Yeah,
which will
like-
worry you.
I think that scene was perfect for what it was. Yeah.
I don't have a problem
I
with that.
like that
Yeah.
that relationship. It only
Yeah.
makes sense, right? Because we see
To me,
we
that's
see
what the
heroes where law enforcement and them
He's chasing themselves.
like to me.
I've always
Yes.
hated it.
Mm.
I've always hated that Spider-Man came out of a burning building with a baby, and the police NYPD say, "Stop that man! Stop! Hey, Spider-Man, we're going to arrest him." I'm like, this nigga
Yeah.
came out of a burning inferno with a baby, and you want to arrest?
But
It doesn't make
But you know,
sense.
funny enough, generally in Spider-Man movies, the cops generally do give him a pass a lot.
Yeah, cops,
Yeah,
firemen,
yeah,
look
they do
away.
give him a pass.
But this one,
So,
he was
I
actively just
thought-
hanging out with them,
I
like,
thought almost too much.
hey guys,
That's my issue.
hey, this one was very. I liked.
Yeah,
the
like
rapport.
it felt organic.
lot.
He has been working for
A lot.
4 years or how many
Yeah.
years?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
So moving on from we talk about Hulk. Do you want to touch on Hulk?
I'll just say I said it earlier. I like that savage or what we call that Hulk, like
Yeah.
Savage Hulk.
Yeah.
Savage Hulk. I loved that when I saw it and the size. So when he said it,
That was
I
cool.
was
Yeah.
like, these
That was
people,
cool.
they listen to what we all say.
They do.
They've seen all the YouTube clips comparing
They do.
their
Of
Hawk
course,
that's
yes.
made 10 billions
They
to
do.
the one that nothing wanted to do that they chased away. I'm sure someone was like, let's shut these people up.
That Hawk was nothing body at one point now.
Yeah. Let's shut these
It
people up.
looked
They-
really like the
Guy
body.
grew, and then another thing again on the VFX side,
Mm.
I saw a Red Hawk again. That was the build.
That build was not in Hawk build.
What? Yeah.
It was totally.
No, what I mean by nothing is, I
Okay,
mean
size. This the way
the
the body.
size.
Yeah.
If you go and look at Red Hawk, the silhouette and how that was.
But
it was
you know
similar.
the bodybuilder type Hawk. That was nothing.
Yeah.
So this one.
Yeah, no, it looked
yeah,
like nothing, but that
not
the
not
way.
the gorilla type. That.
Yeah, as I was looking at him growing, I was like, oh, this is what you guys did for that made Red Hawk. Because if you look at Red Hawk and the MCU, normal MCU Hawk, they are different. It's not
Yeah,
just
Red
that
Hawk
they
is-
painted one red and painted one green.
Monkey. Yeah.
No, Red Hawk is built
Has it like a simian, he has a brow, he has
yeah, silhouette is a more rectangular. The Hawk, normal Hawk, his silhouette is more squarish, like a.
Okay. So we liked Hulk in this film. Any
Yeah.
call outs for him apart from the Savage Hulk? Like
I do feel the guy. Okay, so the guy doesn't get a good rap. Like I felt like the villain did a lot of damage to the guy, and the guy now just collateral damage
he was collateral.
because he had been living his life with this thing. You know, maybe person they manage himself. People. I don't want, you are finally being accepted back into society.
You are
and
teaching
then
at school. People like you
You
now.
are teaching.
Yeah.
People like you. Jokes. You have
Can-
your
can-
students. You have like one of the.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah.
I don't know where I saw this. Somebody was saying that every now and then Hawk life will be good, and then somebody will come in and wreck his life.
Side
Yeah.
as in
Like the snap.
side
Yeah.
swipe.
And like,
And
But-
I think
to me, my point is, I'm sorry. In real world, you are a walking fucking nuclear bomb. You're not teaching in any school. I don't care what device you have in your hand. You are not teaching in any university. It's not possible. My son-
that's why
Yes.
he has built that. He has built that reputation. It was like,
No, I'm not doing that.
no, that's
think
you now.
I-
you know
I
you are
think-
you are a hater for mutant and everything.
No.
Wait,
But
no,
to
no,
that was point, there were two stretches in that Hawk thing.
Yes.
I mentioned the first one earlier. You made him Savage Hawk, but it wasn't strong. It didn't show the strength that matched that change for me. And then two, what Dako said, that Hawk. Just let me say this so you guys will evaluate. That Hawk with Banner, not Hawk, Banner with Inhibitor
Yes.
teaching in NYU was more of a stretch than Professor Hawk in Avengers.
Oh yes.
I would
Okay.
be safer with
I hear you.
Professor Hawk
Yes.
I hear what you.
that is talking. I can look at him. I know it's Hawk.
Oh, you mean
No,
Really?
it's banner.
Really?
I don't.
No.
No,
So
I
Professor
don't know
Hawk
about
is
that,
no. So look at it this way. Professor Hawk is Hawk in control. Banner is practically telling you that
Even for this device, I can.
if
go
not for
back.
the
No, see, but that what my take is that the
Yes.
university he has Professor Hawk in control, but the university is making him wear that device as an additional precaution
I'll take that.
before you can teach.
Yeah,
So that's my
before
take
you
on
can
that.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
like,
take
there
that.
is no
I'll
that there
take
is
that.
no risk of you ever turning to. But it's-
let me just put it this in simple matter.
Yeah, your is never.
If you go into a bank and rob a bank or do fraud in a bank and you do your
Yeah.
time and you rehabilitate, there's no rehabilitation on this world you can do that will hire you in that bank, any bank again.
No, so here's the thing that for
This-
people with powers
yeah.
on this level,
Yes.
you cannot segregate them from society completely.
Yeah, but you don't-
Either you are going to either you are going
but you don't
to
put
either you are
them-
going to
you
become
don't put
inhuman.
them- You don't put them in the middle of a freaking university.
yes now.
Okay.
Yes, now.
Okay.
Anyway,
okay.
that's-
Yeah, I think we can agree that one. So let's.
We can agree to disagree. on
But,
that.
but, yeah.
Did
That's
I like,
yeah.
did I
But-
like the character? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it just continues this theme of Hulk being taken over.
Yeah.
It happened in
I-
the first Avengers film, happened in the Age of Ultron, and now it's happening
And
again.
I like the
Oh,
fact that
I
I like the
don't
fact that
like it.
no see why I don't like it happening for Hulk personally because I like Hulk. I like Banner.
Yeah, I don't like it happening
Yeah.
for him.
But in terms of the consequences for future movies, I like that this is something that is going to reverberate into future movies. It's a careless act by a stupid girl in this film that is going to have
understand.
serious consequences going forward.
I get you, but
Yeah.
but but she could have done that with the wave, with the I won't call it shockwave, the freeze wave.
It's
Yeah,
more
anyway,
personal. It's more personal.
But this, it's very personal to him, and it's like
yeah,
the fact that he was being bundled away at the end, and he was like, I think he said something like, "She broke my mind," or "She broke something."
yeah.
I was like, ah.
Okay,
So because it's painful, so Kex, for you don't like it because it's painful and personal for all.
For the
me,
guy on
I
the
feel
on a micro
yeah,
level, yeah.
I prefer movies that have personal consequences and personal stakes than worldwide stakes.
Is it not?
These guys had it 3 times already.
Yeah, but is it not?
Sorry.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
is this not the whole character of Hawk itself? There's no Hawk film movie where you will not lose control. It's part of his story.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
you know what?
yeah.
You losing control is different from
Someone replace
Loki is taking
from
control
you.
of you, or Scarlet Witch is taking control of you.
Yeah.
Or
to me,
this
But
girl.
so Kex, it makes for me, it puts Hulk here in a better storytelling position going forward than anything else happening. So in the next movie, in the next appearance of Hulk now, I'm looking forward to that story. How does this affect his life? What is the next steps for him?
I get you. I just don't like the guy going through this shit.
I don't like him going through this shit. But
So Thanos beat him, Abi. Thanos,
like Thanos beating him. Thanos beating him, for example, did not have as much impact for me.
No. I'm not even talking about emotional. I'm talking about Thanos beat him because that was pants Hulk. It was wearing pants. So now, when Doom is going to come, he's going to fight Doom. He's going to fight Doom as Savage Hulk, so he'll be stronger, hopefully. So they won't beat him. They won't beat him again.
I'm sorry.
We never know that.
I don't know what Hawk was going to be in this movie, but if he faces Doom will beat him all.
We don't know. And honestly, we don't even know if this is just another opportunity for them to take him off the board.
Yes.
So he's not even in those films.
Yes.
Where is Banner?
Maybe they won't have him again in the film.
The Raft. Yeah. He's somewhere. He's undergoing psychological or something.
Yeah. But
I think. Before we jump forward, the weakest character for me was the bad guy. What's his name?
Bill.
Is that
Metzger.
Bill Messer.
Yeah.
So yes,
I agree.
So let's talk about Bill quickly.
I didn't like it at all.
I think for me the reason why I don't like Bill is that they didn't give this guy a lot of work to do, and I understand his motivation. I understand what he's setting up, but he lacks that presence of character. And then I never understood why Jane could never read his mind.
To me, it was lack of presence of the actor himself.
Yeah.
It was the fact that even when it was being nice, I kind of thought, no, this guy's dodgy. So there's no real turn.
No, that was
anything.
I don't think we're supposed to ever think he's nice. I think we're supposed to think Spider-Man is naive.
Nice, but
no, I don't think we're ever supposed to think. I don't think we're supposed to think that Spider-Man is being naive.
Today, no, I agree with that one. This one, he was being, even when he was being pushed, it was like, in my mind, I was like, I'll be surprised if this guy is actually as accommodating as he went downstairs to go and greet Spider-Man, brought him into the building, took him to his office, talked to him, said, okay, basically, I need your help to help us do this. VMAX, no, not sure. He was cooperative. But the director of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was meant to come across.
No, it was.
No, so
I don't think so.
That scene, I saw immediately in that, and I was like,
something was just this guy.
Something was off about this guy. Like,
we know.
Trust him.
Yeah, but I thought it was bad acting.
We know. We are meant to. We are meant to think.
Oh yeah, you are saying that the fact that we are saying
we have watched movies that we know that
is bad acting.
That's what I thought. No,
I didn't think that. I thought it was intentional.
Say it again.
I think it's both. I think it's both.
Say it again.
So that one thinks that what you guys are saying is that him being sauce is bad acting from the get-go. For me, I'm saying that him being sauce from the get-go was intentional. That everybody that is watching the film is supposed to think that this guy is sauce.
I thought it's bad acting.
So to me it's both. To me it's both. We are meant to know that this guy. We are meant to know that this guy is sauce.
Yeah.
But even the actor did not still because outside that, in other areas, even when we knew he was the bad guy,
he didn't have the presence.
Tillman
didn't have the presence.
He didn't have the presence.
In the
end, I see him as a mechanism
He's like a and it works for me because he's a bureaucrat.
He's not,
Yeah.
he's not.
But today you said we know his objective. What's his objective?
No, so at the end of the day, for me, why I don't mind seeing one as is that I see him as an office worker, a bureaucrat. He's not. Yeah, he's just doing his job.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be.
We are saying he's working for. We are saying he's working for someone.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
but
it's not.
They're working for. Well, they're working to get
the U.S. government. The
U.S.
government
to get the secrets of these mutants and do what.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
maybe because I was looking at him, he just felt so low budget at the end. Like you're trying to get these powers, and that's the extent of your operation.
Raptor, because he is a trope.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
They are just using it to push the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the same as Paradox, the bad guy in Deadpool and Wolverine, Matthew McFadden. There was a guy.
That guy was 10 times better.
British guy. That guy had more charisma.
Exactly.
The top bureaucrat that is the bad guy that is trying to do things for the government. But in reality,
so it's fine. I like
nothing.
You're nothing him, and I think that's fine. But one thing I like about him, he lacks presence and all of that. I like the idea of the next set of bad guys are just going to be not super characters, but like just this random bureaucrat.
Today, please no. Today, please no.
We are going to be entering Lex Luthor.
Please no. I'm watching a superhero film. Please no.
Entering Lex Luthor.
I can see that, but
no.
But like in this film, to me, they trigger the issue. They're not really the villain of the issue. In a way,
in the end,
Jean Grey was the adversary,
Yeah.
and he just set things in motion.
Yeah.
In a way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just remember. Speaking of characters, I felt a character would have been better in this film than the one that they put in. I'd have picked Daredevil over Punisher.
No, get the fuck.
I would have picked Daredevil over Punisher.
Actually, you know what?
Get the fuck.
Can we talk about Punisher?
Yeah.
Because
so why?
I think I agree with Shay on this.
Why I don't agree with Shay is that Punisher and Spider-Man, their moralities are too aligned. There's not much of conflict in. They will both do the right thing. Punisher and Spider-Man, they have different ideas of what is right.
Yes.
Punisher is like, I'm going to kill this person.
Yes.
Spider-Man is like, Daredevil and this guy will be more of the mentor relationship. Because Daredevil has...
Is that not what he needed? But that's exactly what he needed.
Right.
This guy is on his own now.
Sorry,
so the only reason why Punisher suits...
I was thinking about it.
The only reason why Punisher suits this role is one act and one act only. That last act where he
act, the conflicts between both of them.
Yes.
No.
Up to that, I think Spider-Man would not. It's morality.
Today there wasn't really conflict like that.
Yes.
No, see, okay, let me put it this way. The conversation that they had in the bunker.
Today was brief. I know what you're talking. I know the conversation where he goes and I chose this lifestyle.
Yeah,
today is not that deep.
Yes,
it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
No. Sorry, one sec. Sorry. To Raptor's point, if you pick Daredevil, you have somebody that mentors Spider-Man through the overload of these senses. Because that's something that Daredevil has done to Spider-Man several times. But look, let it all in. This is how you process all these because and then you have the hand. So you can have Daredevil fighting the hand downstairs in the prison area while Spider-Man is doing something against Jean. All makes sense.
So why I disagree
is neater.
Is that it's the first three movies, the heroes that Spider-Man had were supporting mentors. Like the people that were there with him, like Iron Man, Mysterio, Nick Fury, Doc Strange, all of them, they were like supporting, giving advice. This is the first time he's working with someone that sees him as a peer and they have conflicting moralities. So this is him being the man himself. Now he's becoming the mentor. He still has his mistakes and all of that, but he's now becoming the man in his own movie. So Daredevil in this movie is going to be subordinate to that.
So today they tried something, but they didn't execute it well. I get where you're coming from because you saw what
exactly.
So what
you said they have conflicting. That whole film
was casual. It was casual today. It was don't kill people.
No, today let me not make
okay, but I keep people from Staten Island. What are you?
The funniest part about it is that same Punisher
Yeah.
That same Punisher was in Daredevil.
Yes.
That's how you have conflict.
Yes.
No, so it's not.
That's
When I say
how you
when I
have
say
conflict.
conflict,
my
I don't mean they have to come to blows. When I say conflict, I mean that they
No,
have
it's not about
different
blows.
ideas.
Ideological conflict,
Ideological conflict.
It is-
Like
it is
they
really-
have
today-
differences.
Today,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The philosophy of Punisher and the way Peter Parker is,
The morality
there's
of
no
Peter
way
Parker,
those two
it
can even
cannot.
work together.
Yeah.
If they were working together and be,
It's,
They were cracking
took-
jokes.
it took me out.
What's up that time?
It took me out
That-
entirely. I saw why they
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
I feel better off. For me, the best option would have been put Daredevil in that role for most of the parts, but let's still have Punisher being the one that tried to kill.
To
But-
shoot that bullet.
to shoot that bullet. But they should be friends. They
It's
should not be
so
friends. All
here's
this
why it
joking.
works. Here's why
I like-
here's why
yes.
here's why it works for me.
Yep.
In that, and this is why I like they are positioning Spider-Man as the new Iron Man in terms of ground level. In that for me, it represents hope. That even if as bad as Punisher is, he's still trying to
to
do
work with a murderer.
no as bad. I'm saying that from Punisher's perspective, as bad as Punisher is,
Yes.
he's not his excessive self with Spider-Man.
But
He still has his conflicting morality.
He's
He's still going to.
Wait,
He's still a murderer and things like that.
so
But
Peter
like
Parker will be okay with that, working with him.
Peter Parker
Nah.
is in the lowest point of his life at this point.
It's not.
What was low about his life? He had money.
He has
What?
No. When I say lowest point of his life, I mean that this guy has been alone for 4 years. He has no friends. He talks to nobody. He has been in a single room.
He talks to the
4 years.
Olopa woman now.
That he didn't even know the name of her daughter. They talk. That's work.
I think
We'll get to Peter.
I want to definitely want to talk about that whole
Okay.
Peter situation.
Yeah.
go on.
But okay. But Punisher, you guys said you prefer Daredevil. I think I like Punisher.
I
in the
think-
role. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I like Punisher in the role, but
Yeah.
I actually think Daredevil would have been better.
Because
They-
I don't think Daredevil
I
would
think
have that
the
kind
reason
of.
why I came to that conclusion is because I've seen this Punisher.
Yeah.
I've seen him in Daredevil. I've seen him in his own series. To me, he just looked gonified.
Yes.
Or
No, it was. I thought watching that film. I don't get me wrong. It's John Bernthal. I love John Bernthal.
Yeah.
I was enjoying him in this film, but as I was enjoying it, I knew I want some way.
yeah,
comedian.
they've diluted him.
Yes,
They've
it was
he has been
clearly
diluted.
But I think that's the point of it. For me, that's the point that even Punisher wants to be better by Peter. He comes to a Peter movie and he's trying to be a better person because he looks
The
to
thing is,
Peter.
I understand
yeah,
what today is trying to sell, but I'm like, no.
because
I get it.
I get you
in-
guys.
in-
But
in-
I like if
but
I
I
see
think
Daredevil
what-
here.
in any story I write,
They have to like,
Peter
Yes,
will
it's
just
more
murder that
than-
guy and give him to the police.
See, your own beef is that Peter should not be working with this guy because of moral differences. My own beef is that
should be
if-
arresting him on the spot. On
yes,
site.
it should be arresting him because of moral differences.
Yeah.
My own beef is that if you put Daredevil here,
Yes.
there is no difference.
Agree.
They are just going to like no.
what do you mean by
in
there's
terms
no
of
difference?
morality wise, they are both
Yeah,
going to
that's-
agree
yeah.
on the same thing. They're all
Of
going to
course.
be doing the same thing. And I'm
Yes.
like, it's
No,
just going to be
no.
Daredevil just going to fall into the role of like you're supporting mentor
Dare-
from
Dare-
behind.
sorry, let me say the difference.
We've
Yeah,
seen
but
that.
this-
We've seen
No,
that
wait,
so
let me
much.
say. Daredevil is
Yeah.
still more violent and more willing to break people's legs to get information. That's the level of conflict they will have. You can still have.
That's
No,
not a real
Why do they need to have conflict?
Thank you.
The conflict that they are having is better in today's imagination than watching this film. In
So,
this film,
no,
the
it's
conflict was play conflict though.
Yes,
know
exactly.
I know people know.
You saved my life that time. No, I didn't save your
No,
life.
it-
No, what do you mean?
when I say conflict, or maybe
I know what you mean today. I'm not trying
contrast.
to be
Let me use the word.
facetious.
I know.
But,
Let me
yeah.
use the word contrast rather than conflict. The contrast between Daredevil and Spider-Man is the same shade. Between Spider-Man and Punisher, it's a completely different shade.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a completely different shade.
Yeah.
So the conversations between them that you would have between them, it's a lot more. It's okay. This is a better way to put it. Spider-Man would have been proper friends with Daredevil. He won't have
Yes.
been alone because Daredevil would have pulled him into his world because Daredevil is that kind of person.
No,
They would have
but
been proper friends in terms that we agree each other, we can get a drink. But here, as much as Spider-Man knows Daredevil, we work with this guy will always interrupt my mission. I
Punisher.
know where he stays. Yeah,
The,
I
the,
think
other
that
question,
first-
did
yeah.
the Punisher kill anybody in this film?
he tried to.
You see,
he tried to several times.
Yeah.
Spider-Man stopped him
No,
several times.
no. Wait.
Yeah, of course they can't learn to kill now. Because then.
So you see the problem.
No, he
What-
tried
what-
to, but it was stopped.
What
There
you are
was no
saying
sanction for
here,
calling him
now,
to kill.
okay, now let's go for 4-12 here. What you are
Yeah.
saying would have affected him more if they made him kill one or two people.
But then the conflict would have been about him killing and
No,
him killing people.
In the whole process,
That would have
one
been a
person
different
died.
movie.
Just one person died. Then I understand. But this Frank, you
That would
are
have been a
imagining me. This
completely-
Frank, as far as I'm concerned, is not a killer. It's just.
I'm saying that he's a
Just
killer.
a demo.
He tried to kill Jane now. That's his whole point. But okay,
Okay.
Yeah, I think we
Let's
should,
move
yeah.
on. Let's
wait,
move
wait,
on.
wait,
Yeah.
let's move on. Let's
We
move
like
on.
Punisher. We like Punisher.
Yeah, we like him.
Punisher.
But
But-
this was a soft one, a soft version.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
liked
mind
him.
that. Yeah.
That's
Okay, so yeah, we've talked about. Let's talk
MJ?
about let's talk about Florence. Little potato. This is the most
Wait.
see, this is the most unnecessary.
First question:
Oh,
is she Black
yeah.
Widow or is she White Widow? I'm even confused.
Black-
What is her official name?
I don't.
I call her White Widow.
Okay.
I don't know if she's
Yeah.
Black Widow. Maybe
But they
just
call
think-
that
maybe
Black.
she's
They
thinking
call that
about
Black
it.
Widow now. Did they
Yeah,
mention
she's
Black
Black
Widow or
Widow.
just Widow?
We
They
don't
mentioned
know.
Black
It
Widow
does-
now.
They didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think.
I don't-
Yeah,
I'm
No,
happy
yeah,
with that one.
there was a mention. I think it was Black.
yeah. Happy
Okay.
to go either way on this. But
Yeah,
this is the most
likewise.
unnecessary person in this film, and
Agreed.
still I liked it.
Agreed.
So I think to your
I
point,
get it.
Yeah.
I think that she's a good actress.
Yes.
She's, in fact, I just have to
Good
accept it.
actress. Yeah.
She's a good actress. She's good.
You see her, you smile.
But, what?
You see her and you smile.
Yes. Like if not for that charisma that she has as an actress,
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
we'll look at this thing.
I say, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
But I liked
I
it.
didn't like.
Like
didn't like
I
that
saw
scene.
this. I saw this scene. I was like, this is unnecessary. We don't need this.
I was surprised though. Yeah, what's going on?
Why did you like it?
She carried
I didn't like
everybody.
I didn't like the
She
appearance.
just
Why?
put her qualities as an actress.
I think
and
it was
carried
very
everybody.
unnecessary.
You know, it was very
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Oh,
Nobody's
no, I
going to
agree.
argue with you.
And the whole
Little
I
potato,
like Florence
big
Pugh.
potato.
Yeah, I didn't like it because no,
Kex, let me help you. Let me help
I
you.
thought Tex wanted to cry.
no, I didn't like.
Let me help
I
you.
just
The thing about it is that the issue in the film, I think they were conflicted when they were writing somehow.
No.
The issue in the film, which is Jean, is bigger than a Punisher.
it's a big potato.
Yes, so exactly.
So
So
when you establish
Oh,
that
now,
she
where though?
exists,
Where they-
They were not aware.
no.
now.
What I mean, that's why I said.
See, we are jumping to Jane part. Let's
Okay,
focus on
sorry.
Florence.
Okay, let me say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump into Jean, but I'm trying to say that the issue in the film,
Yeah.
let me not mention Jean,
Yeah.
we know was big.
Yeah, we know.
Inside, he didn't know.
Yeah.
they didn't know.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So
yes,
I felt that
yes.
the whole movie would have been a miss if somehow these big boys
Which
do
big
not have a
boys?
link
Which big
into
boys?
it.
See, if it was
You
the
are-
original, if it was the original Avengers, I would say yes.
So-
These are the big boys.
So wait,
These are
Raptor, that's another thing that
No,
actually.
but they are now
indicates-
the Avengers now.
They are not
Whether
big
we like it or
boys.
not, whether we like it or not, you get
no,
they
so
are now the
another
Avengers.
thing that I'm like, okay, so you have this enhanced human, arachnic senses, say, powers, strong, everything. He's dealing with little potato. You are just a regular chick with gun. How are you dealing? Bucky is a pseudo regular guy with one arm.
No, that's
How are you guys big potato
Gex,
guys?
Gex,
and
Gex,
you guys
Gex,
are big
Gex,
potato
Gex,
guys?
But-
She's the daughter of her father.
They have
See,
sent-
once
they have
you
sent-
accept that she's the daughter of her father, everything she's saying makes sense.
She's the public. She's
Like-
the public face. She's the
No,
public face.
It's not about what she's
Oh,
saying.
secretary.
Red Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry,
what
sorry,
she's
sorry,
saying,
okay,
what
okay.
she's saying does not make sense. Even as she's
Doesn't
saying
make
it, you
sense.
know it doesn't make sense. But once you know who her father is,
I mean, it's kind of like unfair to that team, right? It's not their fault. It's not their
It's their
fault.
fault.
All of them.
They
No,
have-
yeah,
they have
yeah.
Sentry now. They have Sentry. He's
Uh,
now.
But he doesn't say. He doesn't say.
He just been having a 45-minute argument or Hulk.
He doesn't- he doesn't
Is
do
that
The funny thing is,
she's wearing
the
something on
new
his hand or
Avengers
not.
are almost like cosplayers of real
Yes.
Avengers. They're like
Yes.
so I think it makes that scene extra funny to me.
Yeah.
That she's thinking Spider-Man is like she's saying Spider-Man is doing small potato stuff. She's doing potato. Their own is the small potato stuff in this.
Yes.
I think
Again, to me,
Yeah,
it's the same thing I said with the police officer, right? I like it when you say you are building a universe. This person is here, that person is here. I always like it when there's a connection. Like one of the things that annoyed me with the movies after, was it Avengers? Iron Man was on his own. Someone came to bomb Tony Stark's house. Nobody said anything. I just felt like I like it when you show connections.
I get you.
I like
know,
when you show those
connections.
connections.
I'll stand down. I get you.
It's good for world building.
I was hoping to get a Spidey solo ground level movie. Don't call anybody. This is the first time I want to see you solo. I want to see your problems.
But they don't.
No. I stand back to say I understand that it's not as if she helped.
She didn't do anything.
She pointed him in the direction. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
She was just there to make that joke and to be fun. Like I said, the most unnecessary person.
And who doesn't like a second or two of Florence Pugh?
Oh, Florence Pugh. Come on. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Go.
MJ.
Okay, sorry. Go. Yeah.
MJ. Moving on. I think who else before we talk because it's MJ, Peter, MJ, Peter, and
let's
Jean.
go MJ and Peter and then Jean.
So for me, MJ's. There's one scene that I don't know how actors do it sometimes. That scene when Peter, I think, walked in and she had that letter. That whole scene, I thought, was awesome, and it's the way her body language. She conveyed this deep. I don't know whether it's shock, horror, or heavy emotional depth as to that. I was amazed that without you saying anything. I felt the heaviness in that scene. I love that scene. I can't tell you.
For me, this scene established that these guys can act.
Yes.
Tom and Zendaya. Yeah. See, this is the first. This is the first.
Wait.
What I said?
I can see Shay mumbling and doing some funny.
I know the husband and wife. But let the wife carry her. We are talking about the woman now. Don't be saying Tom and she. No, I'm saying she should collect her Champions League and I made that.
Collect her props.
Why you joining? Why you joining it there? I bet
it's hating on you, Adin Holland.
Okay. See, I've always known Zendaya as a great actress. Like the movie she has been doing, like the indie movie she has been doing, has been amazing work. Bringing that level of quality to a superhero movie of this type that has always been a jokey franchise, and having this level of emotional conversation. This is a proper adult conversation they're having. Like it's a proper hard conversation that you rarely find in superhero movies because they are busy wiping their minds away or their conversation is about one more ending thing or another.
Do we have to give credits to the writing as well then?
The writing, the directing, because when Tom comes down, music stops.
Okay.
They move closer together, and then you could now see face-offs of both of them. Like they were proper acting in that movie.
Okay.
In my mind, I can recommend that scene for. I know people will argue, some film snobs will argue for awards.
Don't say it. Okay, MTV award, best
Oscars, please. Let me
MTV
award. I am mad.
You don't even just stop at a reasonable place. You always just think
at all.
So for me, that scene she acted well, but I wasn't really impressed because to me that felt like a standard level of acting, which is high, right? Where she sold it to me was the fake one.
Yes.
Where Jean took over her
head.
To me, that was superb acting.
Yes.
Because me, say by God, I was like,
I kind of saw it coming.
Question, guys.
Simply because
when did you catch it? When did you catch it?
I was suspicious instantly.
I was like,
but
it's
not going to be this guy
because already
he kissed her. She kissed him.
Yeah.
I did not. I won't lie you. I did not catch anything.
Is it? So I started to doubt. Okay, maybe. And then
that was
that was.
I'm a hater. Naturally,
yes,
it's in my gene.
Yes.
As I saw that scene, I was like, I'm going to hate this movie if they go there. So I wasn't even thinking that it was fake. I was like, if Marvel does this scene and it plays out like this is the end of this film.
For me, that whole thing, right? That whole acting.
Yeah.
I was like, And then what now? Remember I said before we started that the reason I clocked Jean was Jean and what she was doing was the acting.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just her performance as Jean, but all the other people's performance when she possessed them.
They
So
had
that-
similar body.
That pure, I was like, this was
Yeah.
she got me. I was hooked
No, so-
there. And then I'll finish. The next jump.
Okay.
So when Dapo said was nice, to me that whole part was no. When she acted and she now raised it, was when she now finished by saying, after all said and done, no, I'm not the person in this paper. Bros, I'm sorry.
Yes.
That what really hit me. That part.
Yeah.
I was like,
She nailed
she
it.
nailed it.
So she nailed it. But
She nailed
why
it.
I prefer, in terms of Jane scenes, why I prefer the letter scene to this one is that the letter scene was stripped of everything else.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's nothing else going on
That-
other than the acting.
That's
There's nothing else here.
Hits me hard.
There's nothing else going on there except the emotions that you are getting from
Right.
the acting.
I mean, she's a good actress, but she's always in that.
Can I say something? In the cinema
Yeah.
when we were watching it, in that letter scene, and I think there's a point where she said, kind of walked out, and then I think she came back.
And she came back and said, I need to write.
I did it right.
You know, somebody shouted that fucking slag. Somebody shouted that.
So for me, I was expecting her to come back and say that I'm sorry, but I don't know where he put the mines. I didn't take me out. She came back and he said, I don't have a phone. I was like, okay, that one works. That one works.
And this is why I applaud the writing in this film. I've already complained about failure. But like we already had a very deep emotional scene, and we needed to come down from that emotional scene. We needed a reason to laugh, a reason to at least get out of that zone. So her coming back to say that joke like that, and then bringing us down, and then they took time with Peter flipping and taking her back to the apartment. They spent time in that scene. So you could see what's this thing called? The pain that Peter was feeling as he was swinging this babe that he has just rejected. And if you've ever been in a situation where a babe has rejected a guy and they have to go home together.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
It is that scene.
But it was that times 100.
Yeah, thanks.
Because they've done this swing tens of times where they are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
Now you have to swing carrying her, and for her there's nothing. For you there are too many emotions going on. It was very tough.
Especially after they did it before getting to that place where she was possessed and we didn't know, and she was all there's a way the directing was.
That was after.
No, it was the first time when you told her,
we're in trouble,
we need to go.
Yeah.
There was the way they framed the camera, the cinematography. You could see both of them. You could see it was nice, but this one they just showed the hand.
Even then, I already had a small issue with her agreeing to go with Peter like that at first.
So quickly, right?
So
Yeah.
quickly.
But
And
I kind of unlooked. I saw it, but I unlooked. Let's move on.
And then he now revealed
I think
that
that was part of them playing with our emotions, trying to sell us that there is something,
even if she doesn't. Yeah.
No, that there is something there, something at the back. There is one giving us hope that there is. Just a push.
And they played with our
I
emotions.
want to give the director his kudos. Destin Daniel Cretton. Yeah, I think his kudos. I think he was able almost, like when you stop yourself from doing too much. I think he controlled himself in a way.
A lot.
And I like it.
Sergio was saying something about him being Shang-Chi director.
He has improved a lot. He has improved a lot. Like this
guy did Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
He has improved. Like I'm happy for growth in
directors.
directors.
Can you just shut up? Can you just shut up?
Like when you do something and you learn from the mistakes of what you've done.
Shang-Chi was what?
When you learn from the mistakes of your past.
This guy's annoying me.
Shang-Chi was what?
A great film.
It was very good.
Nobody should say nobody should accuse my 10/10 when that can cause actually.
Yeah, but the director, I give him his kudos for a lot of the scenes and the way that.
Yeah.
All right, next character. Are we done with Zendaya? Are we done with
Anything else? I think we're done with Zendaya. She
I
didn't
think
appear
we're
in this
done.
movie
Yeah,
for
to me, she didn't.
Yeah,
didn't do
yeah.
shit.
She. I mean, her
Yeah.
plot point in this movie was really based on her loss of memory.
Yeah.
Really, more than
Yeah.
anything.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
In the following
I want Peter to
sequels,
move on.
Yes.
as in, not just move on. I want them to even relegate her to somewhere else. Like I don't want to.
Me, I want Gwen.
I don't.
I
want
think
Gwen.
I want Gwen.
let's
Let's move on. Yeah.
let's
Because-
move on.
Yeah. When we get to Peter now,
And to be honest,
I will explain a bit
they
more.
can
But
be
yeah,
friends.
they can be friends. They can be part of the friend circle.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
They can be part of the friendship. But I don't even want the friendship.
Yes.
Husband and wife. That is,
He already has a friend.
Make 1 billion in 5 days. They should break up.
No, but it also adds.
He already has a friend.
It adds tension to the films when it's Gwen and she's at the edge.
I
People-
don't want.
it-
Yeah.
No, that one. The
No,
thing
no,
is
I don't like that
honestly,
drama because we would have.
They will
like,
not remove her.
we
I
deal
don't
with-
want the
They
drama.
will not
I
remove
don't
her
want.
films.
See, because
Remove
I
her.
want. Yeah.
They will- I don't
Honestly,
remove
if without money, like
unless you ask too much money.
I'm with
She
I'm
got
with
paid-
this
she-
guy on
she got
this.
paid more
I'm with
than-
Sheyi on this. Unless like the relationship is one of the biggest selling points. Like Zendaya and Tom,
They will
their
find-
marriage is
Brings
is a
somewhere
big
else.
part of it.
She got
So,
more than- she
but
got more than
on- yeah.
Punisher now.
I mean, she's a bigger seller Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got less than Oak, but she got more than Punisher.
She got this in Hulk.
I think she got less than Oak.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know
thought
that.
I- I'm not sure.
I thought I read somewhere that he got less because of her. Was that a rumor?
Maybe less, but still more.
I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if Zendaya gets paid less than Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
surprising.
I heard
That
she
would be
got
shocked.
she did not
That
lower
guy's
her
agent
demand or something.
is
Yes.
man.
She's a hot thing. She's in everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's estimated reporting. Mark
Mm.
Ruffalo was it, and this is purely.
Yeah.
This is purely estimate. I think Mark Ruffalo was 12. Okay,
Mhm.
she might have gotten more.
Yeah.
I think she
No,
got
and
She
14.
got 8. I thought she got 8.
She got 8. She got 8. Mark
She
Ruffalo
got
was
8
12.
and
Tom
John
Holland was
got 4.
20. Yeah,
Punisher got 4.
Yeah.
Tom Holland was what?
20. 20, 12, 8, 6.
For who?
6 for John.
Oh, he got
Fair
6.
He got 6. She got 8. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
So-
okay.
So it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
next.
Okay.
These guys, the big boys, before they bring them back, they're paying them big money. Then Steve, Tony.
Yeah.
and
Can I be
these guys,
honest? I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. But
Yeah,
yo,
but-
those ones, they have the negotiating
Yeah,
power
but-
on their
yeah,
side.
Hulk-
Yeah. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's less. I don't give a fuck how much they pay them, but I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
same.
And to be honest,
Well,
Hulk,
we should have moved
that's a
on.
limitation on how much he can get because the fact that he can't even do a solo movie. He can't do solo
Who is?
movie.
Yeah. RDJ, right?
Limitation. I get you, but I'll
Mark Ruffalo.
Oh,
He
Ruffalo.
can't carry-
I'll
he
flip,
can't carry
I'll
solo
flip
movie.
it.
He can
I'll
carry
flip
it,
it.
but they can't. They can film it,
Today they can do a Hulk
but
movie.
they don't own the distribution rights, so they'll lose a lot of money.
Can do a Hulk movie.
That's why
Yeah,
they-
it's
that's
still
why
that
they
whole
don't
thing
want to
with
do
them.
We
it.
stood out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is
fair
it
enough.
Universal, not Lionsgate?
Universal, yeah.
Universal.
Yeah.
Universal. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's it for
MJ.
MJ.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
really want
Should we
to
do
know
Peter
Hulk.
or Jean?
Jean.
Let's do Jean.
Let's do Jean.
Yeah, Jean, she didn't really do much.
Let's start with Jean. Now, so we're introduced to a body hopper, and guys, please, we can timestamp this is where we're going to fight. We're introduced to a body hopper that does it in the style of the games. I think Mr. Negative in the game 33 feet.
Yes.
I think that's what the game, that hopping thing in the game. And this is our first official mutant. So she enters the movie.
That what? Nothing.
What?
You're not saying Miss Marvel. You're not going to argue.
I said that. I said second. When's the first? I said
Second.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
hear you. I didn't hear you.
Second.
but I was
Yeah.
No,
waiting
okay.
for you.
Let me do first official X-Man from the comics
Okay.
Mhm.
into
Yeah.
the
We
MCU.
can allow that.
You can accept. You can allow that
We
one
can allow that.
into the MCU, and then she plays for me for the first act of the movie
Yes.
one of the more terrifying villains I've seen in the MCU.
Yeah.
I've never felt a hero so
Despair.
no completely
Despair.
helpless and despair.
I was like, I can't do any. You can't do anything.
Like
against
there
something
is
like this.
nothing I can do in this
Yeah.
particular scene. So
Yeah.
somebody that takes Peter and breaks him down. That
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I know your secrets, I know your life. She
Yeah.
takes his hopes and she dashes him.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a real. This is
even
some
the
epic villainy shit.
even the fact, forget Peter, all these
Yeah.
humans that she's just taking their body and doing what she likes
As in,
with it, putting
It's
them in,
completely it's
willy-nilly.
horrifying. Like there's a
Ah.
scene they try to humanize her with her sister, and she started out to use her power.
Yeah.
And that was like for me the most horrific scene in the entire movie in terms of Jean's upbringing.
Yes.
That this is the kind of upbringing you have. You don't see human beings as human beings. You just see them as puppets. That for you it's like people are practicing their powers, and for you it's just hopping around people, causing stress to people. Basically,
psychological damage.
Psychological
Because
stress.
people
Yeah.
are
But-
blacking out, and they are coming back.
They
and
don't
they're
know
like,
why.
I
But,
don't
but
know.
to be fair, in that scene,
Mhm.
it's the sister that was doing it, not her.
It was
No, that's
I
the
mean,
point. His
point
point
that
is
this
that
is how she was being
he's-
brought up.
he's her role model
Is
is
that
doing this. Like Nasoebi.
Right.
Say,
I
if
like,
you
this
are
is
doing
normal.
normal, they stay for your front, they teach you.
Can I say
Yeah.
something?
Teaching you how to
Can I say
steal.
something? Can I say something?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's forget the sister.
Okay.
Mutant powers. Let's assume they come in your teenage years, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you as a teenager, all of a sudden you have this ability. You're there watching a movie now. She's out of order. How dare you? I can almost guarantee you, 99% of people at that power,
What
that teenage, will do the same thing.
No, I agree.
course.
I'm saying that's what
No,
makes
we're
it
not
scary.
saying-
For
of
me.
course.
Sorry. Okay, fine.
That's what makes it
Yeah,
scary.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
this
yeah.
is a
No,
teenager
okay.
and she has no morale,
Yes.
no parents to support her, no parents
Yes.
to train her.
No compass.
So
No compass.
so to me,
Yeah.
the way they made it look, right?
Okay.
Her sister was the one doing it, and in that
Yes.
scene,
Mhm.
they tried to show two girls who were forced for whatever reason to leave their mother, their parents.
Their
Or maybe
mom
their
left
mother
them.
kicked them.
Their mom
Yeah,
kicked
yeah,
them out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one of them was more sympathetic or emotional of their mom, and the other wasn't.
Yes.
The big
Yeah.
sister was the one who was like,
No, so it's not. I'm not
No, wait,
talking about
wait,
the.
wait.
no,
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 wait,
no,
wait,
where I'm going with it is that you could see that she was the younger one. She wasn't that wild in her thinking. You could see she was still, quote unquote, what they would
Soft.
use is naive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sister
Yeah.
was the one who was mature.
Yes. Jagaban. Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, and jumping, showing her that
Yes,
this
yes,
is not how
yes,
you
yes.
do it. That's the one
Yeah,
you do.
But
Yes.
And then the sister was not taken away like that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
she
yeah.
went
So,
off the
see,
rails.
No, that's not even the. It's not our going off the rails that I'm talking about as bad. What scared me more was what they both considered normal,
Yeah.
and that they
yeah.
both considered normal
I get
hopping.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like saying, okay, me and you, my big brother has a power to shoot gun at people with it and they die,
Yes.
and he's now taking me to the street. I say, okay, this is how you shoot. This is how you
Yes.
shoot.
Yeah.
And you
And
release
for both
people
of
like
us,
you're
it's
shooting them,
normal.
yes.
It's normal behavior.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, if this is your base level of thinking, there is no way. Like there's a certain level of recklessness and carelessness that comes off a character.
Of
Like that.
course.
They don't think of
Absolutely,
human
I
beings as
agree with
humans.
that.
They think of them as just
I,
puppets.
I saw it as normal.
Yeah, me
but
too.
for,
Yes.
Yeah, to me, I also as normal.
Yeah,
I saw
no,
it
it's
as
normal. No, it's normal, but it's scary.
It's
No.
scary for you, the
What?
victim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
I
he
mean.
said.
Like, it's,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what he's
Like,
saying.
it's
That-
scary.
that-
But
Yeah.
That's all of them now. But to me, like the only issue I had with her was when everything was not revealed was story wise, like that's where the writing doesn't get the whole 10-10 stag minus in marks. You could have just got that dude and go where you wanted since making us sit down for
Maybe-
2 hours.
All
30
those
minutes.
kind of things, I just had. Okay, maybe hand wave.
So-
They didn't bug me that much in this film.
so
You know.
let's. One of the things I did with Kex
Yeah.
after watching the movie was that I wanted to. We had a lot of discussion around this. I wanted to understand what was this girl's plan from the get-go.
Mhm.
Like, what was she trying to do? Because it's very clear she knows from the beginning of the film when she breaks into damage control. She knows Scorpion. Scorpion was expecting her. When Scorpion saw
That is what I thought. I thought there was some mastermind
mind,
to break
yeah,
out Scorpion.
yeah. Because when Scorpion saw the guy, that
They
the
exchanged
soldier,
the look. Yeah.
they extended
like,
a certain look.
oh, okay, boss, you don't jump inside this one.
You know,
that kind of
exactly. So she breaks out Scorpion for whatever. Maybe she knows Scorpion in the past. She breaks out Scorpion that okay, I'm looking for VMAX, and she needs Scorpion to help her find the information about VMAX. And then in that scene, she realizes there's someone that I can't jump into, Peter,
Mhm.
Spider-Man. So here's where it gets confusing for me, and here's where I start making it canon completely. I feel like from that scene, she starts tracking Peter, because how does she know? How does she get the inspiration to go and pick up Professor Oak? How does she find out? How does she
Yeah,
track
but
Peter?
Professor Hawk is not hiding.
No, it's not hiding. But if she had a thought for Professor Oak in the first place, she would have used it from the
Oh
beginning.
yeah, I think she just didn't think of him.
I think she didn't
That's
think
what I
of
said.
it
No,
until
no.
yeah.
She didn't think of it.
Yeah.
Remember
That's
that?
my point. That's my
Yeah,
point. That
sorry.
the inspiration, the thought of using Professor Oak, for me, it probably came from seeing Peter interacting with Hulk.
Yes.
No.
Where
Then-
where did it come from?
Why no?
No, it could easily have come from her jumping into. She's been using humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time she jumps into a superpowered person that we know
Yeah.
is Peter Parker
Yes.
or is Spider-Man,
Yes.
and he rejects her
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
She's now thinking, why the fuck have I been jumping in these regular baseline meat puppets when I can jump into somebody more powerful? New York is full of heroes, and I know for a fact that in ESU
So
class 102,
Yeah.
Bruce Banner is there.
here's the thing, Kex. I think
Why-
it makes the story.
There is
Peter-
nothing to
Let me put
indicate
it-
that
let me
she
put it
has
this
been
way.
tracking Peter Parker.
I agree. So, I agree with you. There's nothing to indicate. It could have been either. I just
Yeah.
assumed.
Yeah, it could have been either. I agree.
I just assumed
Yeah.
that. Oh,
It's because of Peter.
when I go to Peter, she go, oh shit, a power guy would be good. Oh,
The powered guy would be good.
yeah, but then
So-
Peter then went to Hulk. Ah, God, this is the best power guy.
So
Ah,
but you have to show her
yep,
or someone she's controlling
yep.
tracing Peter Parker to ESU.
Because
I
she
think-
also yes, another problem with
Hmm.
why I said she has been tracking Peter throughout the entire movie. One, she tracked Peter to the house of Hulk, and then she also got the address
To his house. Which house?
to where Peter lives. She found out where Peter lives. She
Okay.
also found out where MJ lives. Because I think she also went to the party with
Can't
Peter as well.
Can't she read minds if she jumps in?
She can't read. Does she
You-
read
she
minds?
can.
She
She
can.
can.
But she can't. She didn't read Peter's mind.
No,
At
but
first.
no, she was rejected. We don't
Yeah,
know
she-
what she gleaned from
No, she
Peter's
didn't.
mind.
She didn't get anything. The
No,
whole
she
point
saw
was
that anything.
to
She
Peter
saw
let her
and
in.
then she got kicked out very quickly.
So to me, I think this thing is you can't have this conversation without going outside the movie and just focusing on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From
No, so
from
because-
the way the movie played, to me, I could see there was a script, there was a story, and then there were changes,
So
and
can
some
I-
things were acted before or
Bro,
after the other.
You have to
I don't
show
think-
me.
One thing you
No,
mentioned.
because Kex, my problem with
why?
the script
The-
was
the-
that
One mention,
there are a lot of
can I just
disconnects.
say one thing that you mentioned already. I want to talk about that scene where you said
The safe, the safe, right?
Wait, one sec. That, but what are you saying?
that scene where you said Scorpion knew that woman, that man.
yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what I think happened here? And
Okay.
I thought they did that on purpose to keep us thinking this is Mr. Negative. Even though
Yeah.
the scene doesn't make sense. Because that scene almost reinforced the whole this is Mr. Negative.
So
It's like- yeah.
so that
it's a
one.
misdirect. I just saw that as a purpose
I mean-
misdirect.
Because
But if we move past that,
Yes,
the
yes.
safe shows where there were a lot of Jomo in the writing.
Or maybe she's stupid.
No, wait.
no, she's stupid. But
No, go on.
If she possessed, because everything just made it look like Kex, Tunde was saying, from that scene upstairs where she tried to take Spider-Man and she couldn't get him. Everything just followed the line of she's tracking Spider-Man to do everything he's doing, to see everything he's seeing. But we know she could not track him. My own problem is this.
why not?
That's
You not hop
safe.
into him, you mean, right?
Yeah.
No, him. That's safe. She didn't know about it until he went into that place and saw it.
Yes, she didn't know.
She didn't know about it until he went into that place. But we know for a fact she was not possessing him.
No, that's what I'm saying. She had to have been following Peter because
Guys,
one, she didn't know
Tunde-
where MJ was living.
Tunde,
How did she find out where MJ was living?
Tunde, I can never accept unless you show me a scene of her
Where
or somebody she's mind controlling, following.
No, because
it is too
then-
much of a leap.
Okay, guys.
it's a lead,
So-
but
so-
otherwise for me, there's a lot of holes
Can-
in how
can we
did she
talk
find
about
this
That's the,
information.
there's a lot of
Then just
holes.
show, it doesn't even. It could just be somebody in the trench coat in different scenes. Sorry, that
Yeah.
will go on. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say.
No, it could just be a scene of somebody, people in different trench coats looking.
Okay,
Maybe if you
what's-
watch it again and we
okay,
see,
Yeah.
overall,
I don't mind that.
what
But
do
you
you
have to
think
show.
about Jean Grey?
I'm
As a
not a
villain,
fan
she's
at all.
terrifying.
I-
As a villain,
okay.
she's terrifying. She's
I
terrifying.
don't
as a
think
villain.
I don't think
100%.
I
she
agree.
was.
I agree as a villain.
We can agree they are building up to something else, but I don't think that was Jean Grey. I don't agree with.
It's
That
a
to me,
perfect Jean Grey for me.
that is. Sorry. Oh, what?
It's a perfect Jean Grey for me.
Whoa. This is the best.
It's
This is
see,
best.
this is where I fought with Kex about like
To
this
me,
representation of
yes,
Jean Grey
This is my best representation of Jean Grey, especially at that young age. This
at that
reminds me-
age.
and to me, people call me mutant hater. This is
You're a
this is,
mutant
the,
hater.
this is the kind of behavior of mutants that will lead to mutant persecution that makes it believable. I enjoyed the way she was, and I can see what she does.
Why
it
people
lead-
would hate her.
Why would it lead people to mutant hate her? And I can also
Let me
see
ask you guys a question.
why would it push her towards the
When you
hand of
finish.
somebody?
To me, if she was somebody else, I'd have been happy with
Can
it.
I ask a question?
Yes, go.
Yeah.
But
Can I ask a question? Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry. Why not just make this person Emma Frost?
No,
Why not?
I like Jean for this.
I like you for it.
Why
Emma
not
Frost
make
will-
this person
Emma Frost will actually
No,
push me out.
because
Emma Frost will put me out of this
no,
because Emma Frost is not this
because-
emotional.
Why am I
No,
Frost?
because-
Why
because-
am I Frost?
now-
Go on.
because Emma Frost has a sister, or
Yeah.
had a sister.
Jane
Emma
has a
Frost
sister
has
too.
essentially
Yes.
wait, and Jean's sister died in a car crash
Yes.
in the comic books.
Yes.
Well, we're not in the comic books.
Yes.
And I'm saying that because the reason why I say that is if you're going to use Jean Grey
Yes.
as this person,
Yes.
don't give me a redemption arc. Because this person, in my opinion, to me,
Yeah.
is irredeemable.
There is
She has no, she's
something-
like I said to you today, I said this girl has no empathy. She's a
there is
sociopath.
something-
They
Yeah.
don't need to, let me tell you, she's a sociopath. If you give me a come to Jesus moment with this girl that she now becomes one of these X-Men, I'll I'm out.
This is where I've been arguing with
Yes.
that. Please go ahead.
So this is where I pass with. To be honest, I don't think anything she's done is
Okay.
that irredeemable.
Okay, so
Compared
she
to-
did.
So compared to people what Wolverine has done in the
Who have been
past.
redeemed.
Yeah, I know have been redeemed. I don't.
Even
I
in this-
just think it makes it more interesting that her path will be long and hard. And this is where Prof X comes in. That listen, I need to help you. You've done this damage. You've done damage to our mutant.
This is for me.
Like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
yourself-
going to.
Wolverine does not do this stuff out of glee. This girl is jumping and owning people's bodies, leaving them. Listen, Duro now. Can I finish? She was doing it as sport when she was outside Peter's this thing. She jumped into an old man and backed the man into traffic.
Yeah.
And the guy got hit by a car.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not something that Wolverine would do.
Yes.
You agree that it's not something that Wolverine
Yeah.
would do?
Okay.
Yeah, so
see,
remove Wolverine from so remove those kind of people. If you are going to put someone like Magneto, I understand because I agree that
Okay.
Magneto to me is a villain.
it's okay for
Magneto
me.
is a villain.
Yeah. For me,
He's
why
just a
I
villain that
don't,
sometimes
so-
he wears
yeah,
X-Men
I
uniform.
think-
Yes.
why I
Yes,
don't
wait
mind
now.
this character.
Wait
Why I don't
now.
mind this character.
Wait
Kex. Okay.
She's jumping into people and jumping off buildings.
Yes.
Yes.
So here's why I think
And she clearly tried to kill Spider-Man.
Yes. No.
So what are we now saying?
So to me,
So
She's a no, don't do fake. She's a social. She tried
wait,
to.
that boy,
she
let me
tried to-
let me say something to Kek. Kek, I think you're focusing on the wrong thing.
I can see why she's like that. How she, if
Yeah.
you see, she's got a power set that lends itself to that. It's almost like that's what that power set is. I'm going to
Lends itself to.
She had a sister.
Yeah. Yes.
Whose training of her was along those lines. Then the one person she loved was now, I don't know, taken away
like that.
killed, tortured,
Okay.
whatever.
So
So it's like
I get
Kex.
you.
I think let me put it this way for you, Kex.
Her-
You will be less. You will be less
her-
forgive. You will be less
her
forgiving.
trajectory
Yeah.
to where she got to, I can understand it, and I can also now understand if somebody for the first time in her life she now gets somebody who's a voice of reason and tries to put her back on the right path, i.e.,
I apologize for that. Is a massive. Come
So,
to Jesus.
wait.
Kex.
You cannot teach empathy.
To the
Yes,
Kek,
Kex. Let me put it this way for
Sorry,
you.
Raptor wanted to
Yeah.
say something.
Okay.
you're focusing on her jumping from people to people. To me, that's not a problem.
yeah.
That beginning,
Ah.
that start of the film,
Mhm.
people died. At the beginning of the film, people died. There's not anybody can come and tell me. I don't care about how you want.
What happened there? Sorry.
When she
When
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 she
she
tank.
blew up the tank.
When she was in the tank.
the cell to go and get
Yeah.
Scorpion out.
Oh,
Died.
okay. I'm with you now.
That is, she has killed. She has killed.
She knows. To me, one, she knows it. Two, she probably sees all of these people as, and she probably sees anybody to do with government uniform as enemy.
No.
Yeah.
The-
So
the-
let me
the-
say, Kex,
The
let me
reason why
reframe
I'm
it for
saying
you.
no, let me just say this. The reason why I'm saying this is that you threw Wolverine inside this thing. Everything Wolverine has gone through is personal. One, two, he was either a soldier. He's a soldier. He's a line of duty. So that doesn't count.
He was
This
brainwashed
young
as Weapon X for the longest time.
Yeah, this young Jean was killing innocents. So I agree with Kex that I would have rather had
difficult
this
Yeah.
for me.
Okay, let me
I rather
let
had
me see this
this
way,
be
Kex.
Animal Frost,
So-
and then would have been
Wait.
okay.
We will know that
I won't-
this is
So do you
a
think
very dangerous villain that we have
Okay.
to counter later on.
Do you
Let
think
me
But
let me put
saying
it for you
that-
like this, Kex. Let me put it like this for you, Kex. Now,
Mhm.
we've watched so many movies of the actor where they kidnap their brother and their sister, and they carry gun and they start killing they start going on a rampage around the city, killing people, blowing up cars, blowing up buildings, and we cheer for these people
One
up
sec.
until when they get
One
up,
sec.
up on
One sec now. Are they killing innocents?
like even by accident, even in the background.
No.
There's
Are they killing innocents? Are they pushing innocent people into the front of traffic?
So what I'm saying,
I can't
Today is not.
it's
different.
the
Today is
weapons.
different.
No, see.
The
Today is
problem
different.
here.
So yeah,
Today is
let
different.
me put it, okay. Let me ignore that argument now
Yeah,
and say,
it's different.
I already agree with you on the villainy stuff that she's a villain, 100%. She's a monster. She's a villain, and all of that.
I
So
agree, yes.
for me, I find it 100% more interesting to see how this kind of character is going to grow and learn. It's not going to be a easy road like that was says.
I tell you
It's going to be a fucking.
Right.
It's going to be a very difficult road. But the idea that you come out and say that this kid at
I
14-year-old,
love
because
it.
they did this one
So-
monstrous action, can
So
never become a good
I'm
person
sorry.
in the
I'm sorry.
future.
I'm sorry.
like,
Today, you said she's what? You said she's
This-
what? How old is this girl? In
I
this
think
film?
it's 14, 16. She's a teenager.
And there's a gap between 14 and 16. She's 14 or
At
is she
least-
16?
Okay, so
Let's assume she's 15.
yeah, okay.
Let's assume she's 15. At 15, I don't think that they need to teach somebody empathy not to do certain things or
Look at
not
the
to
way
take
she was
glee
brought
in
up
it.
now.
Let me explain. My own issue is that not that she's doing it, but the way that she's going about it. There was
Yeah.
no reason to step that man in the middle of the road. There's no reason.
This is pure. That one
It's
is
malice,
pure.
it's glee, it's weak, it's evil.
It's the
it's
same
evil.
way kids. It's the same way we have kids that carry microscope and they are burning ants out of glee.
Okay,
Just
so
showing
No,
this-
no.
how do you
It's
then-
like
how
there's
do
a
you-
certain
how do they-
recklessness to people,
How
to
do
kids
you
that don't
then
take.
how do you then teach that child that ants are human or ants
Not
are
ants are
something-
human.
they no, but that's your analogy.
That is Professor X job. He will do it.
Yes, that's the whole point of Professor X's
that's what-
existence.
so my thing is that cannot be taught. Keep her
I
as
don't
keep her
care.
as keep her as
Also,
one
to
guy.
help-
Let her be
to
a
help-
villain
to
going
help you,
forward.
Kex.
I'll accept it.
To help you, Kex. With this kind of background, and this is why I like it
Yeah.
more than anything else. She goes Professor X. Professor X does his. You know my thoughts about Professor X himself.
Yeah.
I know I won't get this, but I think Professor. Okay, yes, we know we are homo superior. We know we are better than these people, but you have to pretend. You have to do this. You have to let's be heroes. Try and control yourself. And then when she finally goes Dark Phoenix, she will then go back to her behavior.
So that's the only
Okay, I'll take it.
that's the only angle.
I'll take it.
No, so
You see,
because for me,
That's
You
the
got
only
you said
angle.
I take it.
no, see, because for
Phoenix
me,
and Dark
I
Phoenix.
enjoy.
It's-
See,
that's the
unlike
only
Kex, I think I enjoy a long
take it.
redemption story of someone trying to be better than their past, like someone who has this tendency that I know myself. If you leave me alone, like my first thought is to just throw this person off a building, but I am choosing not to. I find that character more interesting than someone that is innately good. I find that someone that says, okay, you know what? My first thought is that if I see this, I'm going to slap this person. I'm going to kill
See,
this
should
person.
I say, fortunately or unfortunately for you, they solved that problem in the film already. They redeemed that already in the film.
No, it's not about redeeming. I
not
find
redeeming.
Yeah, but they did it already.
No.
They
She's
did.
not-
They
You
did.
know what?
She's not good.
You know what?
She's not
Just
redeemed.
She's
what
not redeemed. please, so.
I just thank you
Ah.
for let her just go Dark Phoenix. So we know that badness that is inside you have just brought it out and just said
You
know
guys,
what,
why can't
Just let us
why is it
go.
the Ether that has hope for humanity
don't
here?
I'm saying she has
Why,
already
why,
been.
why am I the one that has hope for humanity here?
Tunde, wait now. These are no. Sorry.
No,
That people can become good.
Sorry,
no,
she's mutant.
I'm still
She's
on
not
your
human.
side.
Yeah.
They
I-
gave her young
Because
Aunt May,
it's the same thing-
memory speech.
It's
And wait,
the
I want to
same
ask you a
thing-
question.
It's the same thing we
Why
said
did they
with
forget
Wanda.
Uncle Ben? What happened to the
Ben
man?
doesn't exist in this universe now. Like,
He doesn't.
No, he does.
he
No, he does.
We have
but
not heard anything.
He does, but he did.
he died before the
He
year,
died
like
before.
for all
Okay,
intents and purposes. Yeah.
Joe, I was like,
He died before what? 1 second.
He died before
what?
Homecoming. Before
Yeah,
Homecoming.
before Homecoming,
Like,
Yeah, I
his
don't
origin, yeah.
mind that. I don't mind that. But even when he goes to see May's
yeah, just
funeral, I've noticed that there's no mention.
I was like, no, now it
It's
doesn't
consolidation
know.
of story now. Like,
Yeah,
if you're telling a story,
maybe
you want to
it was
tell
so
all of
primitive.
this.
I'm
Yeah.
going to ask an honest question. So
Yeah.
why do you say that Uncle Ben has he been mentioned
Yeah,
expressly?
Yeah, they mentioned him in
They mentioned
Homecoming.
that he died before the events of
Before the film started, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
just,
see,
to me,
for
it just felt kind of like.
the difference between
Yeah,
me
I
and
think it's
Kex,
weird.
the difference between me and Kex on Jane matter is that for me,
Yeah,
I
but why
believe
did-
that
why-
they can
why-
be redeemed.
Why? So why did you think that Wanda cannot be redeemed? Or Wanda cannot be redeemed? I understand. Wanda,
No, I don't think
Maximum.
Wanda cannot be redeemed, though.
Wanda cannot be redeemed.
I don't think so. I think our own job
Wanda
is going to be
cannot-
hard. No, right now,
No. Let us have bad guys be bad guys.
I'm not
If
saying
you
we
do
cannot
something
have
bad,
bad
Like,
guys.
No, I don't. I understand. I
No,
understand.
sorry.
You are
There's a
misunderstood.
difference.
Even
I'm not
So-
saying
so-
misunderstood, though.
So for me,
Kex,
for me,
please.
Kex,
for
yeah,
me,
in
she's
real
not
life.
misunderstood. She's evil.
She's not misunderstood.
Even
Yeah.
in real life, you have murderers who do actually get redeemed. You have gangsters who
Yeah.
kill people. It
Who
happens.
can redeem?
Yeah, I
Some
agree.
can
I
get
agree.
redeemed, some won't get
I
redeemed.
agree. I agree.
You know,
I
so
agree. I agree.
it's-
I agree.
It's possible.
I
it's
agree.
possible,
Yeah, you also have good guys that become bad guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
Agreed.
Let me just say for me, an unempathetic, unsympathetic to me, evil person, I'd rather just just keep the person bad.
I don't. That why?
Just keep the person bad because
Why?
she's unempathetic, she's unsympathetic,
She
and
can
she has
learn.
done
She
evil
can
things.
become better.
Yeah.
She can learn.
No,
to
why
protect.
is it
Like,
that you are pushing for a redemption?
No,
Did you
I'm
push
not
for
pushing.
Wanda's redemption?
You don't get me. I'm not pushing for it, but I'm just surprised that you are cutting off this entire story and say that this 14-year-old has to remain evil all her life.
Tunde will now
That
say she's
part
12.
is now-
She's whether she's 14 or
14,
13.
16, 14 or
I don't
16.
care. Stop saying
I don't think
14.
she's
She's
16.
still
She's old enough.
16.
She's not 6.
I
Guys,
think
It's
wait,
like
wait,
it's like
guys,
sorry.
guys.
It's like it's like
we
it's
had
like
a
it's like
2-hour mark. We never reached.
sorry.
We never
Sorry,
reached
like I
the
said, it's like watching Brightburn, and then at the end of Brightburn, you'll be like, he can be redeemed. He can be redeemed now. He can be redeemed. He can.
to me, all I just say.
See. Here's the thing.
All I just say
Especially
is
with the
that-
story that has happened in this movie so far. Like
Now,
we saw
I'm sorry.
why she was
Especially with the story, she's an
I
absolute.
think in hindsight, let's be honest here. The reason why we're having this small argument is because
small.
yes, they got too carried away when she was doing with the right thing.
I like it.
I like it. Honestly,
I like.
I'm above
See,
this.
nobody here.
No,
Nobody here. is happy with that-
I'm
with
not
that
saying.
thing.
I'm not saying.
I've always,
I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good or bad.
Okay,
I'm saying
okay.
the reason that's the core reason why we're having this because they could have made that a sweet 16 looking for her sister, and then
I don't
all
like
she was just
That
doing
would
was
be
trying to-
unrealistic.
I don't,
Do you know
I
what?
don't like half measures.
Thank you, Raptor. I don't even believe that she was looking for her sister. Because at no point, no, what I mean, I don't believe it. At no point is until the end where she says, Sarah, you're looking for V Max. And this one is more about the story. No, this is more about the story. And I said it. If I'm looking for that boy, I'm not going to say,
So
does anybody know the bald black guy that lives? I'm going to say I'm looking for that boy because I know his name. Don't come after me. I have to find my sister. Don't come after me. I have to do this.
Kex,
Why don't you say the sister's name?
Kex.
You keep saying
Throughout-
V Max.
Throughout the entire story, this is the last thing. Like she was on her own. She has been trying to find her sister since she has no idea. She doesn't even have an idea who damage control is. It's
But you know
until
your
her
sister's
sister,
name.
until her sister blasts out the last thought in her head. That V Max. That's the last thing she hears from her sister. So
Tunde-
she's trying to find
Tunde-
that thing because already finding her sister
Tunde-
has been.
Tunde,
And who is she going to tell she's looking for her sister too?
Tunde, she knows.
At which point
she
is she going
knows
to tell she's looking for her
Tunde-
sister?
when she was with Spider-Man, stay out of my way, Spider-Man. I'm trying to find my sister.
Why would she tell him? Why would she tell him that?
Why
No,
would she
just-
tell him
why,
that?
why is
Why
that?
would
But
she
she's
tell
been-
him that?
Listen, sorry. 15 people
Doesn't know
tried
this guy like
15
that.
people logged in trying to find VMAX in the
V
system.
Max.
Why don't you try to find Sarah in the system?
Who said that she didn't try? That Sarah was not in the system.
Okay, nobody said that. They said VMAX.
Yeah,
That
because
she's
of what
trying
she
to
was
find
looking
Zima.
for. That's the
Nobody says
information
she's
she
trying
was
to find
looking
Sarah.
Sorry, so that's where she was at that point. She's probably done the
Yeah.
other part. Anyway,
The other part.
we are
No,
two,
no, no.
Yeah.
So,
we are 2
so
hours. So let's get to Tomo.
no, yeah, it's
So
a weak
for me,
story for me.
and
I'm sorry.
Dapo, you said something earlier that I'm going to go back to. The setup for Jean here,
Yeah.
what she does to the city here is the perfect setup for the next mutant movie. Because now we see a good example of why New Yorkers will react like kicks and say, no, these people need to be under lock and key. No, these people need to be. You need to put the collar on them. Like, if I'm in that universe,
the color. Can we talk?
yes.
Do we have time? Yeah.
When we get to Tom,
Okay.
yeah, like when we get to, I'm like this, and one of the things I like this movie is that as a New Yorker in this city, if the next mayor comes up and say these kids are dangerous creatures, look at what this person did to us. All of them should be under collar. They should all have their powers turned off until we can teach them how to behave in society.
Well,
it's a bill most people will vote for. Most reasonable people will vote for.
And it's mutants.
Yeah.
Like mutants. With this example, and I've also said this. These are. I mean, you could say Hawk. It's like these people are walking time bombs.
Yeah.
If you have teenagers, and some of the power sets of those teenagers can wreck a whole city, you can see what. And they don't give you a good example of this person. One, I like the idea that now. Before in comics, like, a lot of the hatred was almost out of nowhere. Or there's no power. I'm just scared. But now they show in this build up, we have seen a reason why at least New Yorkers should be afraid. God knows what's going to happen when the other guys come out. You know, maybe Cyclops will go and blast the whole hospital and kill everybody. Maybe Storm will freeze a whole country and they will have famine and millions will die.
So like I get that progressing the whole mutant arc.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of with Kex on this in the sense that have the bad guys do it. I get how it will make for an interesting, conflicting redemption arc storyline for one of the good guys, but let's have the bad guys.
Why?
Okay, you can, but here's my issue with having a bad guy doing it. Yes, you're right. You could go that way, and human beings being irrational, they won't care whether this guy's just an asshole. That's why he's doing it. But when you have somebody who technically, people might say, this is a young girl. She's not literally a terrorist. She's not a thief. But because she wanted one thing, the way she was doing it, to me, it makes the horror of people.
Yeah, but you can have a first to do that now. It's
No,
not
like, someone said that. Imagine the conversation where someone said that. Look at this person that people are saying is a hero. Look at what she did that time.
Yes, yeah. So
it's a harder conversation to have. Like, it's a harder. No, I mean that when she joins. No, when she joins X-Men. When she joins X-Men, I can say that as the case, whether she's pretending or whatever. I'm sure that if I'm a senator in that universe and I see Gina on the X-Men, my X-Men is stronger automatically. That this girl, when she was 14, she did this. So many people, and she's now pretending to be a hero.
We saved one young girl.
So I'll take the question. What kind of mutant film do you want? Do you want humans versus mutants?
No, see, I want a valid reason in this universe why people will be hating mutants. Because this universe has experienced heroes as good people with powers as good people. They've seen them as beacons of hope, beacons of this thing. Tony Stark, Thor, Captain America, these are their icons in this world. So you need to come with a very good reason why in this same world that they love all these people, they now hate mutant kids coming up.
Did they announce her as a mutant in this film? They didn't, right?
No,
she's evolved or something.
She's evolved, yeah. So in my mind, like if people are coming up with powers, you need to have a very strong reason in this world. That we are scared of these people, we want to control them, that we want to go to these extremes. And Jean is a very good sample of that. That three of us here, if we are living in New York now, and New York introduces a bill to color Jean Grey, I don't think any of us will say no to that bill.
It's not just that. I'll absolutely sign it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'll absolutely sign it.
Checks. And that is why I love what this film is doing with that's why I love it. Because it's consequences for the future of MCU going forward. It sets up that conflict beautifully in a way that they don't need to come up with some nonsense explanation of we like Captain America, but all these people that have powers because they are mutants in their gene that we cannot see, we don't like them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm saying let me see where this goes.
Where it goes to. Okay.
Let's see where this goes. But don't give me any bullshit like this girl now becomes the one to turn away one asteroid that is destroyed, and everybody would now start clapping for her. She's a safe. No,
See,
she's not.
here's the thing, Kex. I want that to happen
Not.
where she turns away the asteroid and people
She's
still hit her
not.
for it.
She's not.
Think about
she
it.
deserves
Think
it.
about it. Yeah, exactly.
She deserves it.
Exactly. That conflict, Kex. Imagine
That is almost beat for beat the same thing as what's her name, Wanda Maximoff.
No, but
Because
Wanda
if you
now has
remember that Wanda. No,
Wanda
sorry.
now has expressible. Sorry.
Wanda what? No,
Wanda,
if you remember that.
Wanda went from hero to
That is Civil War. That explosion. Yeah, that explosion that she directed.
Yeah.
And then people started looking at in Nigeria or in Lagos. Was it in Lagos?
Yes.
Let me say.
Yeah.
In Lagos. And then people started looking at her, and then she became like the poster child of the
Good
Avengers
guys.
that went
Yeah.
bad. Or, not went bad, sorry, that
out of control.
chaos follows them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a beginning from, she went from bad guy, one of the Maximoff twins, working for Von Strucker, to Avenger, to Avenger that couldn't save people, and then started looking at her sideways. So that's fine. If you're going to do that and make her a wholesome, meaningful character, but don't give me she's now.
No, I'm not saying. Okay. So that's where if that's your problem with Jin, that she comes back in the next film and she's this pure of heart,
and she's even a good guy at all.
Not good. Like I don't think
fake
that
good.
label.
Fake good.
Fake learning to be good.
Not fake. They fixed her already. I don't know why.
Learning to be good.
That girl is fake.
You know what I would like?
Yeah.
That Professor X does his number.
I hope not.
Unethical bullshit.
And I hope not. Jesus.
This is what he does now. This is what
I know, but that
Jane has seen.
But Kex, imagine that storyline. That
she has seen
the next.
She has seen.
He suppresses her bad side.
Aunt May has wiped her head. What is even bad?
No, say.
Aunt May has wiped her head. She's now good.
Raptor. I don't like the way you guys have. I don't like the way you guys are flapping. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Technically, these guys. I don't know how power. But even if they come up and say certain things have been wiped out of your memory, that does change who you are as a person.
Exactly.
That does change who you are.
Oh no. What I mean is that I don't mean that her memory has been wiped. She has gone in there.
I'm not sure if that's what's happened.
But she has had an experience. Aunt May has spiritually showed her that life is hard, but you don't have to.
You guys.
No, but
I don't like the way you have
of several people. So why is it that at this point, where you finally have the person who killed your sister, as far as you know, all you do is you speak to the person with so it's that.
So here's
you're a bad guy that's been trying to get to someone. You finally get someone. The person that you actually want, the one person that understands you, is dead. You are now having a conversation. What are you talking about?
Do we agree that for me the theme of this film was about loneliness?
Yes.
And going about it alone.
That.
Right? That's been the theme of the movie all through. Yeah. So in that scene with Aunt May, and that's why I don't want to say to flatten it into a come to Jesus moment. It wasn't about Aunt May redeeming her or whatever Aunt May says. It's about seeing one, a loving parental figure. Two, seeing that Peter had gone through the same thing, losing the one person in his life that he loves, and this guy has been going through it alone. So when he says don't do this, he's coming from a place of experience. That I am in this same situation as you are.
Also.
Yeah. So yeah.
People.
I understand what you're saying, but the social part does not.
I would say this thing that people really change.
It doesn't matter.
I say people really change.
No, I'm saying that for her, Jane.
Sorry,
that trauma.
Yes.
And basically what that scene is because it's mental. She's now experiencing the trauma that Peter Parker had. So that could technically itself, because trauma is one thing that changes people.
And
well.
I'll add two things that happened in the movie.
Yeah, go on.
One, she saw Frank's trauma and she went, "Oh, you have issues." She saw it from I'm watching TV. But in Peter's scene, she replaced herself with Peter in that scene. If you notice, the focus of the camera shift and she becomes Peter in that scene, listening to Aunt May talk to her. So she put herself in that perspective.
Sorry, Tunde. I don't know how it is when she takes over people's body. I don't.
I'm
know
saying that. That's what I'm saying. That
she's sharing.
I gave that
perspective
perspective now when she sees when she enters Punisher and all she comments about seeing all of Punisher's trauma.
But we don't see the perspective. We don't see her perspective. We don't see whether she's taking Frank's perspective or the perspective of Frank's wife, or we don't know.
If you take Frank's perspective, you're not going to come up with, this person has issues in a flippant way. there is no way you will take Frank's perspective in his memories and come out with
So
No, today I'm sorry. There's a lot of shalaye.
So again, we are not seeing where the conflict is. Like I said, you can't have this conversation without talking about the writing.
And
Because
for me, the writing is 10 over 10.
no, it's not. It's not. Should I say? And I will just explain why briefly.
It's not.
Yeah.
She can't go into Frank's head. That Francasu that we watched in Daredevil Punisher. You go into that guy's head and it's like you're watching Netflix. This guy has issues.
No. So and here's the
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. That she's not
It's a difference between her going into Frank's head and the way she went
into Peter's head. That's my point.
No, wait.
Yes.
No, but no. That one.
Peter's head.
How are we able to tell
Wait,
Let
the person that we see her possessed
because of
in
the
the person?
because of the result of what we are seeing.
And also Peter's head was clearly different. There's something different about it.
No.
That
point.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, that point. The point I'm trying to make is this.
Go
Right?
on, yeah.
As far as what we've been led to believe,
Yeah.
when she takes possession of somebody,
Yes.
she has
Takes
access
your
to
memories as
everything in their head.
Yes.
Yeah, your memories as well.
Yeah.
And it works at the speed of light. She can see
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
So my point is this.
Yeah.
She goes into Frank's head
Yes.
and she sees everything.
Yes.
But she still focuses on what she wants to do.
You don't get my point. You don't get my point. The difference between
Yeah.
No, wait now.
I miss it. I miss the difference.
In Peter's head, she wasn't watching.
No, wait. It's not like she wasn't watching.
No. Yeah,
She
go on.
went into Peter's head.
Yes.
Now they've established it that Peter is struggling, but the spirits or the memories of Aunt May is keeping him together. It's one of the things that is anchoring him, that is helping him.
Yeah.
So I'm saying she goes into Peter's head
Yes.
and then she feels what he's feeling. Because to me, it's not about that specific memory. No, to the way I see it,
Yeah.
feels what he's feeling. She feels
Yes.
Yeah.
everything about his life, and then she's like,
Yes. Yes.
so this guy too
Yes.
Feels what I
went
feel.
through something similar,
Mhm.
and oh wow,
Mhm.
wow, I see. It's not as if I don't understand. I get that at that
But
moment.
still,
Yeah.
I'm going to kill this guy that killed my. I'm still going to kill this guy that killed my.
Why?
So that's where.
Why not?
See,
Why not? Because I am a
today,
manipulative,
look, the film
sociopath.
went how the film. No, Kex, let me explain.
Kex.
Why not? Like, I don't get it.
The
Why
film went.
also?
The film went how
Why?
the film went.
Why
The
would
film
she
went
do
how the film
that?
went.
No, the funny thing is that also before Peter has even entered the room, I've held this guy here for like 2 minutes now. With
Because she
Naija.
didn't want to.
All right, guys. Let's
She didn't want to, but she wanted, but she was willing to kill Peter Parker.
Let's move on to
Spider-Man.
Let's move on to Spider-Man. Because
Why you go this shit? I don't understand this guy. You are willing to kill somebody you don't know. You are willing to kill somebody you don't know by stepping him in front of a cab. You are willing to kill Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
okay, we're not gonna agree. Let's move on to Tom Holland. We're not gonna agree. We can come back to it because I'm looking at the timing now.
We're not going to agree.
Sorry. But remember, you're going to split this into side here. But let's move on. Peter.
I'm pushing this whole thing like this.
No, please.
How will I split? Where will we split into?
No, we did it. No.
Our spoiler part was very small.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the non spoiler was not that long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's at least that would be
Either way, Tom Holland.
Okay, anyway.
Tom Holland was Tom Holland.
Holland.
I like that.
No, but what you just said
yeah.
she is something I didn't think about in the movie. That it was the memory of Aunt May that was holding him together. That's the only thing he has been thinking of. That it as he's going through his day, as he's struggling with the loneliness, is what is keeping him up, what is waking him up, and it makes so much sense in the movie. That memory.
Why he's carrying flowers all the time to her grave?
No, I mean no, like his day-to-day life. Like the first thing Jean sees when she goes into his head before he pushes him out is that memory. Yeah, that memory is ever present in his life. That's like the only thing keeping him up as he spends his entire 4 years being lonely, like going through Spider-Man. Is that memory that is keeping him moving, keeping him doing his life. And I'm like, yeah.
I don't think the entire Holland Spider-Man has had that. With great power comes great responsibility. I don't think it has really had that moment. I think they tried to do it in Homecoming.
It's hard.
No, not Homecoming.
So is that No Way Home now? That was
No Way Home. So that's what I'm saying. That, but this are No Way Home. We can just say it happened right after it. So they are kind of expanding
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah,
So that was them trying to expand.
He's overdoing
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I think those were his first Spider-Man movies. His first
Yeah,
Spider
yeah,
Boy.
Spider Boy.
Let's
This
be
is his
honest.
first
He's
Spider-Man
Spider-Lad
movie.
or Spider-Boy. So
Yeah.
now he's actually coming into that Spider-Man role. But I again loved him as Spider-Man. And I think, my heart really went out to him as Peter Parker because he felt like, it almost felt like he was trying to delete the Peter Parker persona and just override it with full Spider-Man. Like if he could be Spider-Man for 24 hours, he would be.
was, yeah.
Because he had no friends. I'm like,
He
in
has
4 years,
4 years.
when people try to make friends with him, he avoids them. And he's like, okay, this person has, this person says hello
No,
to me.
make
or something,
friends
and he
with,
leaves.
make girlfriend.
I don't. No, he
Make girlfriend.
doesn't. He
Is
doesn't.
that
Even the girl that is speaking to him on the lift, he doesn't want to interact with her.
he has girlfriend. That's how I read
doesn't
that
have
part.
girlfriend.
What girlfriend?
Huh?
What do you see girlfriend?
Don't you
Oh, maybe
get
spiritual girlfriend, MJ.
in his
MJ.
MJ is
In
still
his mind. In his mind.
and they
In his mind, MJ.
tried to sell it in the film. That part where she said,
It was
"I'm
a stalker.
sorry."
It was a stalker.
No,
He was a stalker
I
ex
am
now.
not.
Yeah.
It's like the worst.
I'm not the
He's
girl.
the worst stalker ex. Like that stalker ex has been following your Instagram
Exactly.
for 4
That's
years,
what he is.
following all your
No.
friends, following all of these things.
In his brain, he
Yeah.
believes MJ was still his girlfriend, and when he finally confesses,
No,
she will
it
come back
doesn't.
to him. That's why
I
I
mean,
didn't
no,
agree.
No, for me, it felt more
it's
like
his fault.
he had no
He had
no
nobody.
life.
He has refused to move on.
And
I think
he refused.
the word that came to me was
Move
arrested
on.
development. Like
It was
he's still stuck in that trauma
Yeah.
move, and he has
Yeah.
not processed that.
It-
He's
yeah,
still
it- it-
he's still that
yeah,
14,
it-
that
it-
6, that whatever
It has-
age he was 4 years
and,
ago.
Yeah, his life balance is way off.
Very,
He doesn't have
very,
life. He
very.
doesn't have
way off.
life.
He has no
Very.
social life. He
Yeah.
just is
Yeah.
something to work. The one person you talk to the most is somebody is like a work colleague
Jean
They
the Wolf,
work for
yeah.
who you
Yeah.
don't really know beyond
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
work environment.
Yeah.
You're staying there. You're following these people on Instagram. You're all these shottings.
Yeah.
It's like a shotting.
Yeah.
He is
So-
a shot.
He was
So-
a shotting. He was a
So to
shotting.
me, I'm
And
not
it was
going to wear my,
deliberate.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear my Spider-Man cap and say that's Peter Parker's wala. He's a head guy.
No, this takes
Even when he has
I
everything
completely,
going for
no.
I
no,
agree,
no.
but this
This is
takes it
what-
to
I
a
agree with
different
you.
level.
And
I
then,
agree with
even
you.
when he has things going for him, he will find a way to make himself suffer.
This was not even
You
about
have money. You
So-
could have bought a penthouse somewhere. You went to
So,
look for one
Shay-
stopping place to live.
So this is Peter Parker's Wala for the modern age. Peter Parker's Wala in the past,
Mhm.
in Tobey Maguire, that kind of
Mhm.
suffer
Has
head
been, I
was
don't have
that
money.
I don't have money, I don't have this thing,
I don't have money.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
why.
make rent.
That's
I
why.
can't do
That's
this
why that guy, when he came, you could see he was mature. You could see he was.
No, what I'm
deep
saying,
Which guy?
Toby, what I'm saying now is that the kind of trouble
Mhm.
that kind of lonely, sad boy is facing right now is not, I don't have money, I'm struggling with job.
Okay,
I
this
don't
one
have-
is
It's
I don't have
self-inflicted.
Gen
It's
Z.
self-imposed.
Yes, it's
It's self-imposed.
I agree. With
It's
you.
almost a choice.
No, it's the
It's Gen Z.
it's a choice.
Gen Z,
Self-imposed,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
Gen Z
yeah,
loneliness
And,
crisis.
and,
Yeah,
and I
Yeah.
think
When I
this
talk about the
appeals
male-
to all,
yeah.
all this my Peking.
yeah,
They got
No,
it.
no.
because they can
I
relate to
think-
him. They can relate to the crisis.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
facing.
yeah, yeah.
No,
On a more serious
I think-
note, on a
no,
more serious
I
note,
think-
yes,
No,
I
I think it's. Sorry, I think his is way worse
Of course,
No, it's
because
it's worse.
because
It's extreme.
again, no matter
Okay,
what, they have. Wait 1 sec. The fact that nobody knows you is
yeah.
huge. It's
Yes.
huge. Wait,
Let me put it this way.
Wait.
Okay.
Nobody knows you.
Yeah.
Nobody knows of your existence. You have to reintroduce yourself as
Yes.
Ben Riley or whatever.
Yes.
You can manage it if you do not have the tragedy of Aunt May. You can manage it for like a year.
Yes.
Then start to come out of your shell, start to try. But this guy went 4 years. So there's an element of this that it was almost like, I don't know, self-inflicted. Like, okay,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on.
Okay, let me put it to you this way: that
I don't want to
as
meet people.
extreme,
I don't want to
as
meet people.
yeah,
Yeah.
As extreme-
He is the extreme version
but
of
that
of-
okay,
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
as extreme as Peter is not not that extreme for what is in reality. It's not that far off.
There are certain
It's
people-
worse
yeah.
than reality, sure, because it's this it's more dramatized, but it's not as far off as you would think.
yeah.
There are a lot of people in similar situations right now that don't have anybody around them like that, and that's how they're living their life. They just go to work, come
Mm.
back, no friends,
You're right.
log
You are
online,
correct.
and
You
that's
are
their
correct.
life.
You are correct. You are correct. You are
Yeah,
correct.
so that was
Correct.
it's going to
You're
strike
correct.
a chord with a lot
and-
A lot of
of
them, yeah, even
Yeah.
in Asia, in tech, there are a lot of people
in
that
tech, like
this.
they
Those
just
people
go to
come
their
back.
life is their work, and that's all.
It is even to us, the world we are in
Yeah.
now. Forget how we grew up, where
Yeah.
we went out. Everything they do now is online. They don't have
Yeah.
to go out. Most of the people don't go out like the way we used to go out. And you know, when they even like I used to tell myself, you guys don't even. Can you imagine that telling them, hey, daddy, whereas you be wanting to tell them, you go there too often. These guys, what's on the game, what's on the social media, they're doing streaming, they're YouTubing. They can sit indoors for all day, and they'll go out maybe once every 2-3 weeks. Peter's own was the extreme version of this. Yes,
Yeah.
there are certain short things I've seen in Japan that are like Peter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
in
Peter.
Asia, it's
Yes,
quite,
the
it's
one-
quite
But
common.
to me, or to focus on him,
Right.
I like what I mean. He did Odyssey and this together. I don't know which one. So he had to have. He had to have.
Do you not prefer him here than Odyssey?
Yes, same.
No, Odyssey.
He's acting
Odyssey.
here.
He's acting.
Really
in
like
Peter.
his acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, really like
This is
his
the
acting.
level for this is the film where his level of acting.
that he can really shine. Yeah,
Odyssey
yeah.
was trash. As an
I know what
actor.
you're
He
going to
was
say.
trash.
He was hench as fuck.
Yes, Odyssey. But
As
his
in-
bodybuilding.
He was as in, I looked at him as I was like, man, you are Spider-Man.
Everything. I was like, okay, yeah, you because I know
When
one
he
of
went
the
into the
news
bath, I was
when they were
into
making
this
the movie was that he said that
Yeah.
he's trying to make this as authentic as possible.
Can I
Stunts.
say something about the stunts and the web swinging and I won't even say web swinging.
Yeah.
I want to say Spider-Man because
Yes,
he was
yes.
just doing some jump. The way he would jump
Yes.
and the way the angle
Yes.
the film is okay.
Yes.
Do something quickly now.
Yes.
I'm saying that you're taking too long. You're falling too far.
Yes.
But-
Yes.
But
Yes.
he's so casual and comfortable with
Yes.
all this falling from heights.
Yeah, they
And
went
I
they
love
went
it.
with the realistic guy from TSM than the pure CG they were doing before. So that was
Yeah,
this
it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the
stunt director.
Very, 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 very,
him
very,
doing
very
Spider-Man.
fantastic.
I loved it.
Yeah, so
Very
that's why
fantastic.
if you look at it, you will see there were some similar kind of close similar scenes with Garfield Spider-Man and this
Yeah.
one.
They-
They went
I
with
even like the
Yeah, they
so
took
the point of view.
inspiration from the video game.
I
the
want-
not the
Insomniac game.
inspiration, the stunt.
No, the
control.
Insomniac game. That they
Yeah,
said that
from
it
the
was the
Insomniac,
Insomniac
yeah,
game
yeah,
that
yeah.
gave them a lot of these.
Yeah, but the guy who did the stunts for that one is the one that worked on this. So
Oh,
because at the end
okay,
of
the
the day,
second unit.
yeah, it's not just
Yeah,
about
yeah,
having the idea, it's
Asian
about
guy.
the VFX guy that
Execution.
will do the coordination and everything. So
Yeah.
that's why
Okay.
they look so similar. Yeah.
One thing I want to touch on about Peter Parker is the consequences for the future. He has become Oppenheimer in this movie,
Yes.
and I love it.
Can you explain that to our listeners, please?
Sure. By inventing the universal suppressor or the universal neural dampener, he has added damage control, the tool, to control lockdown mutants going forward in future. And it's going to be, I think it's one of his biggest regrets as a character.
They cannot. If they overlook this thing,
They can't overlook
if
it.
they,
I
no,
hope
but if
so.
they do,
Yes.
this is a big deal.
MC, yes.
Because
It's,
in the
it's very
comics-
deliberate. I don't think they're going to overlook.
You think it's
It's
deliberate?
very,
Yeah?
it's a very deliberate.
Yeah. So the
choice.
reason why I think they won't overlook it is they made that.
Made it
scene.
clear. Yeah.
They made
Even
that scene-
Hulk said talked about it.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
isolated sound, the way the cinematography was, they made it clear that this
You are
is a
going
junction.
down.
This is a junction that is
You should not go past.
Back- go past. And it was like, yeah, and he left out there. Yeah. This is gonna be a big deal.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
it's worse than it's on Ultron level for me. Ultron
Yeah.
was more dramatic in terms of like, oh, we created this giant robot, we killed it, and that's fine. We are good. But this is going to have so much repercussions. He has become that person in the MCU. And I want to see how he plays up because now he's
So
yeah.
my question to you.
Yeah.
He created this.
yes.
Nobody knows who Peter Parker is.
Nobody Spider-Man they know.
Go on.
So
MJ knows.
is that
Oh,
way around
yes.
why they might not link it to him? I'm just trying to think.
So the X-Men would know, but Damage Control now has it.
so-
Damage
no,
Control has
so-
a copy of it.
Yes. Well, here's the thing.
Yes.
They don't need to link it to him. He knows.
He knows.
that
It's
he
his
knows.
trauma.
No, now why
Yeah.
we
It's
forgetting?
him.
Why we forgetting the person they used it on? Jean
Jean.
knows. Jean
No,
knows.
Jean is,
Does he know that he created it?
yes,
Yeah.
use it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes,
she might think that he got it from somewhere else.
No, she made it. She
No.
knows she was in his mind
The thing is, I'm less concerned, honestly, about
about
the
people knowing.
the perception from the public.
Yes.
It's more
and more
how
for him.
the kind of person he is, and
It's
how
going to
that
be
guilt
the-
is going to
Especially
ride
if
him.
they start running up mutants, putting them in camps,
Exactly.
and
They
it's
will.
your device.
They
that is
will.
help- is
They
that
That
will.
they're helping them do
Is
that.
yes.
Yeah.
And-
Like it's one of the best bits for me.
Yeah.
And the X-Men this thing in this story, like in terms of the consequences I want to see play forward, it makes me excited for the future of MCU.
I don't like it because of the
You
person.
like the
it sees.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kex
It's
for
to
you,
weigh him down. I'm like, at which point is he going to get a break?
I think Kex,
Spider-Man
you are
now,
too
never
yeah,
getting a
let me put
break.
it this way for you, Kex. You are too in
It's
love with these
emotional.
characters to see them suffer.
I think so.
I love these
Spider-Man-
characters and I enjoy
His suffering has been back to back. Lost a mentor, lost a mom, lost your friends, your best friends. Now is something after another. I'm like, okay, let's say they do another trilogy. At which point is this guy going to have a happy end?
Did they show him in
Just-
Doom? Is he going to be in Doomsday? Is he going to be in Doomsday?
He's off
Yeah,
planet,
cast-
so we don't know
Of
what
course
that
not.
means.
Of course.
Okay, because
We
when
didn't
you
see
mentioned
cast
when you
yet.
mentioned his mentor, right?
See,
To be nice if
if he's not in Doomsday, if he was not planned to be in Doomsday, they are going to go and reshoot scenes now to add it there.
well, because it makes sense. Because when he said mentor, it's a nice if
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
if
Yeah.
Doom takes off
if
off the mask
if
and
it's
then
in
see.
Doomsday, with this small potato level that he's at, will they come and call him? Does he even have a
We
reason?
don't
We don't know how he's going to. We don't know how he's going to. It's just the same way in Infinity War. We did not plan for him to be on the ship.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just going to be something like that. And,
that.
yeah.
Segue question. How to ask? Is Tony Doom or is it Victor Von Doom that
Ask
RDJ is playing?
We've made let's not go into that rabbit hole. Me and Dakpo, we've made it better that exact topic.
Abi?
I am
Abi?
betting that Tony and Doom they are related. Dakpo is saying there's no relation at all.
So that was saying that is Victor Von Doom that the actor is just acting.
just look. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a variant. It's not anything. It's literally that's it. And wait, but did you say anybody's going to even mention it or no?
I said I can allow. Oh,
Yeah,
it,
for them to-
it resembles this at max, but there's no.
That's
oh,
it.
this is
Okay.
guys from another parallel universe, or is the Doctor
Okay.
Stark from.
Okay. So say we'll remind you when I'm collecting my money on that bit. There's no shouting. There's no way to. There's no need to talk about that one.
You know, somebody said to me,
Yeah.
what kind of useless bet did you take with this guy? So somebody actually said me, yeah. I said, don't worry, I'll remind you when I collect the money. Oh, by the way, we had a few DMs about, so a few. So
Yeah.
I want to shout out to Timileyin.
Yeah.
He wrote, he said that he always listens to our podcast, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
And
nice.
He's been to see it, and he said he loved the film. And I think he's.
See?
I think he gave it. I think he said he was going to give it about an 8 or 9. And it's
The real score. Yep. And it's,
both my kids,
and it's
they were all in the 8s in the age range.
yeah.
Okay.
And then my cousin Ola, he said 8. So I've not seen anybody who did not like it at all yet. I've seen the
We
range.
have one now.
I think the
We
lowest.
have-
I think that's the lowest I've seen.
That's
7.5. Yeah, go on.
6.
Oh,
That
it's
is
in the
6 now.
six.
We have a
Yeah.
6.
Said 6.
So
Yes,
who's
but-
wrong? Anybody we know? Can we start
Yes,
discussing?
unfortunately.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to start
Yes.
the person after this call, basically. Oh
Okay.
yes,
Can we name a shame?
it's Doc, one of the dogs.
One of the dogs said,
Yeah,
if
6.
any of those 2 dogs go on, they're dealing with on the podcast. How can you be giving that a 6? Is everything okay?
I mean, 6.
6.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Can we talk about the fight, the action?
Wait, before we do that, I'm saying like for one thing I'll say that I think with this movie, Peter has established himself as a Tony of the MCU going forward. In terms of principal role, in terms of like I'm the central character they're going to build this next phase around. I think
Are
with
you
this
sure?
movie,
Are you
if
sure?
it's not the yes.
First,
With the creation of the even in world with the creation of that thing, with a more bigger focus on the X-Men, him being more of a elder brother figure to Jean, and then with the success of this movie, I think going into the future Avengers movie is going to be because there's nobody else. It's going to be him. Hopefully,
Yeah.
yes. Hopefully, Dave Johnson succeeds in Black Panther 3 and he becomes a mega star from that. But if not, it's going to be him.
Not small potatoes, big potatoes.
All those ones are they have their own comedy show.
What's the character?
Also that they are B-list comedy shows. Like, you can't take this one. Like, but for who is going to be the heart of the MCU going forward? But I think MCU has struggled about that for a while. Tony held it for because it was Tony's struggle from part 1 to part 3.
I
don't want Spider-Man being. You see, this film. One of the things I like about this film the most is it felt the most Spider-Man-y. Meaning like.
Yes.
Grounded.
Yes.
Grounded. All the Holland films.
Yes.
This is.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm
No,
on
but-
my own. Even with all the whole thing. No, this is. I'm at this level. This is what I'm doing. Street crime level. I loved it. This is. This
is where you want
so
him to be.
true to the spirit of Spider-Man.
So what I would say is that in the Spider-Man movies, it would be like the Iron Man movies, but good, where he's on his own and doing his shit.
But then that doesn't mean.
But then
go on.
it will now be in the X-Men movies and maybe the Avengers movies, where the consequences of what he has done
But
in
do you
the
know
past
do you-
are playing through,
do you
or it's
know-
now like the mentor showing up there
do you know-
in those
Do
movies.
you know who it should
Yeah.
have been if they didn't mess it up?
Who?
I thought they were aiming for it to be that girl.
Which girl? Kamala.
Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
Kamala
That's what I thought
is,
they were doing.
yeah, but the Marvel's
But-
movie didn't.
Yeah, the
And Kamala has always been, even Kamala's movie, she has never had this kind of a level of storytelling in a movie. Unfortunately, they didn't treat her like that
What movie?
in our own movie.
What, the Marvel?
The Marvels,
Marvels.
yeah.
Do you think we're going to see America Chavez again?
I mean-
if you're doing Doomsday, how can you not have her?
Yeah, I think she'll be in
Yeah,
Doomsday. I think she
should
should
be
be
she's
there.
there.
one of the most logical people.
Yeah.
With a,
Yeah.
with a
I think she might even be the Deus Ex Machina that's.
Yeah, she might
Saves
want to
the
come to tell him that, okay,
in
I
Secret
went
Wars.
to this place, it was gone.
Yeah.
I went to this place,
Yeah.
it was gone.
That's
Yeah.
also true.
I mean, we don't need if we don't have if she can be I don't know Owen Reese or something. I don't know.
That's going to be this point now.
Frankie.
But Strange has already gone somewhere now.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
He has already gone somewhere in relation to this, so he can always
true.
they can use him again and he can pop out.
Yeah.
True,
But
true.
honestly, I would say this movie, and he has solidified my take that the MCU is in a really good place now. Because from Thunderbolts till now, I don't think we've gotten a miss from them.
No.
Thunderbolts,
Yes.
in terms of like what they've been
Film.
dropping, it's been consistently
But
good.
not hits now, not hits.
No, good
You
film.
can't say
Good- when I say good
I'm
films,
not talking about box office, though, but good films.
good films, not box office, like
Quality-wise, like
quality-wise,
Yeah.
like you know,
Thunderbolt,
Daredevil, Thunderbolt,
Fantastic Four,
Fantastic
Wonder Man,
Four,
yeah,
Wonder Man,
yeah, and
even
this is-
Spider Noir, but we won't give them
Spider
Spider
Noir,
Noir because it's not.
I'll, yeah, like it's
Fantastic,
been,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four to me. Fantastic Four to me was just
your
there.
opinion does not count. That's why you are a guest here.
Yes,
Your opinion does not count.
ah,
Yeah, because you're coming with all this. You're coming with all these takes.
Fantastic Four.
You're coming with all
See,
these.
you guys even mentioned it. Fantastic Four. That's the film that I watched.
That's a good
that
film.
film. It was very. I love that film. I can't even lie.
It's very.
And
very-
before Uncle,
very
you
good.
love it now. It's not you. It's not you.
Yeah, but I'll say that, like, and all these films are the things I was complaining about in the first phase of the MCU. That it's too light, it's too jokey. There's no depth in a lot of them. All these films so far, and so there's real emotional depth, there's real emotional consequences, and they are not leaning. This Spider-Man is the best part of it. They are not leaning away from the superheroics. They're not. They're not going to Nolan style of that because we are doing
Yeah.
serious. We cannot have superpowers.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
thing. They are balancing both of them, and honestly, this is the template I think all superhero movies should follow.
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I think I know the answer. So after Brand New Day, there's nothing in between this, Marvel-wise, I mean, between
Yeah.
this and Doomsday. That's it, right?
No,
That's it.
Oh, okay,
No.
sorry, go on, Kex.
no. I said there's
No,
nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's nothing.
okay. I thought you were saying.
Sorry, yes, there is nothing. But no, there is
Oh,
nothing.
okay.
Yeah.
But there is nothing.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
We need a break.
Because
You need a break.
We're in August. December is already here.
Yes.
December is already here. It's not far. It's not, if this film if this film came out in March, would have been like, oh, it's not, but December is already here. Like,
So Brand New Day, I think Brand New Day is not just Brand New Day for Spider-Man, it's Brand New Day for MCU. This is
Yeah, I
this is
agree.
the beginning of a new phase for them.
Is it or the end?
Beginning.
I don't even know if they're doing phases
I
anymore.
don't think so. I've not heard
Yeah.
that phrase in ages.
So,
Yeah.
I-
No,
I-
Wait,
I-
to
I-
be fair,
using it
Phase
in
six,
a-
phase six, phase six is fantastic for Brand New Day than the Doomsday Avengers movies.
Oh, they are still doing phases.
Phase six, yeah.
So,
Okay.
so
I kind of like think there's an overlap.
they should
So
have
the
ended
brand
with
new day, but Doomsday will end the other one. But they've given us like a sneak peek into the future with this.
What
Yeah.
year are they in the
In
MCU
MCU?
world, in the universe?
So to
this
me,
movie?
Brand New Day, I think the graduation thing was the whole thing for me. That was it was 4 years plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is this
from No Way Home.
2029, something like that?
I can't remember
I don't
when
know.
No Way
I'm just curious as to okay.
Where
No,
they are.
it's very good. When I'm watching it, I was thinking about that. I need to go home and do the
Max
time,
for
but
that.
I forgot to do it. But it's a very good question. When did we
But-
have No Way Home? What year was No Way Home?
No Way Home, the
2022?
blip
I can't
wise.
remember.
Guys, yeah, I can't.
But a lot of things have happened after
So
the blip.
Blip-wise took us to 2023, if I remember correctly. It took us to 2023. So the Mysterio film was in 2023, even though it was in 2020. Was it 2020? No, it was in 2019. That was 2023 because I was like, I know there's a 4
Is it 2019? Oh my gosh.
Well, Infinity War was 2019, and No Way Home was
No Way Home was 2021.
It was dead after Endgame.
No Way Home was 2021. Oh yeah, okay, 2021. So okay,
Yeah.
So 2021.
Yeah, he was dead. He was dead in Far From Home. Tony was dead in Far From Home, so it was after
You know
Endgame.
what? You know what? We're almost at the same time now.
Yeah. If no one was 2021, this
Plus
is
4 years,
2026.
25
4 years.
yeah,
We're on timeline.
We're
We're on
about a
time.
year gap between us at that time now.
Okay, I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
But that's fine. But let me list out everything that's come out in Phase 6.
Yeah.
And I think this is their strongest phase in a while.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, Brand New Day, Doomsday, and Secret Wars. For TV shows, we've had Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, Wonder Man, Daredevil, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and Vision Quest.
When is that? When is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man coming out? August?
They didn't give a date, but Vision Quest is
Okay.
October.
Okay.
Even that Vision Quest is. I don't even know what's going to happen.
I'm
Like,
curious.
I'm
Let me
curious,
put it this
but
way, I'm intrigued. Yeah.
I
But
don't
not
really-
holding my breath. Yeah.
at
Yeah, I'm
all,
intrigued.
at all,
I'm
at
intrigued.
all, at
Intrigued.
all, at all. But
We'll see.
now, yeah, I can't
Anything
believe.
else on
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
I'm now in a place I'm supporting Marvel over DC. Like in terms of what I'm looking forward to is Marvel over DC now. Like DC has become Marvel for me in terms of the things I complain about. In terms of movie wise,
why won't it become Marvel? They carried Marvel to DC now. So when we're saying it then, people were saying hey, it's hate. I mean, we've seen it now. But I don't play. I don't play.
Yeah, but
I don't click.
To me,
I
everything
don't
is the same now. To me, it's a company. Anybody that comes in there fails.
I don't click. I don't.
I don't play at BN. See, we said it. We said it. They said we are hating. Okay.
You were hating, but I don't click.
Don't worry.
Lanterns is coming.
Lanterns is
Lanterns is coming.
Yes.
How can Lobo? How can I see Lobo?
No, we're not doing.
And I'll be thinking of a joke.
Yeah.
Thinking of it as a joke.
Okay, Shay, please. Let's leave that.
Right. So
Wait, so next week, what are we talking? We're talking Batman Cape Crusader season 2.
Cape Crusader, New Adventures, X-Men.
X-Men casting.
Yeah.
Oh, X-Men
Let's talk
casting.
about that next week.
Yeah, next week.
A lot of casting news. Yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. But I just want to say to our listeners that this episode was all about Spider-Man. I've always said that Spider-Man is the greatest superhero of all time. He's not my favorite superhero, but he's the greatest superhero of all time. He's what a true hero is all about. Anybody who talks about Batman, Superman, and sees them as heroes, you are just not okay in the head. the fact of the way this film is making the money, it's going to be the most successful solo superhero film ever. Okay, so please
Solo is a
put
stretch.
respect on
Solo is a
Spider-Man.
stretch.
Sorry,
Solo is a stretch. But
it's Solo.
continue.
What's the title of the film? Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
How
Not
many,
Spider-Man and Friends.
um,
Not
how many
Spider-Man.
How much? What was the budget for this film?
I think it was about £10. And they're making 2 billion. So successful. So successful.
225 million, please.
2 to 5.
Yeah, 2 to 5
So
billion.
they've made five times this already.
Yeah.
No,
These
no,
guys
four
need to
times,
give
four
Supergirl
times,
some of this
four
money.
times.
Just as charity. I said, just give Supergirl some of this money.
This movie has made in its opening weekend more than Superman and Supergirl made.
Combined.
combined
In
in
the
their
whole-
entire lifetime.
his whole
In its
history.
open weekend.
And even if you add the future DVD sales or add it to it can never match it.
Like, I see that. But
Wow.
if you add Superman Man of Tomorrow to this thing, he's not going to make out. Like,
Yes,
No, wait. We are laughing.
it's true.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So we are start padding the future.
Yes.
Like,
start
we are
padding
taking
from
from
the
the future.
future.
Like all the future revenues of
Was it
Man of
last week?
Tomorrow that is coming out.
Was it last week I made that claim that there's no
Yeah.
superhero that's as single as successful as Spider-Man, and this today was rolling his eyes in his face. And it's almost as if God saw today and just slapped him in the face with the box office.
It's nice. I don't know how to feel about this. Like,
Now,
I always like Spider-Man anyway, but
It's
Yeah.
great. It has a
Why?
very, he has a very universal appeal.
Appeal. Everybody does. Everybody.
And it
As
helps
in,
that the stories are
from
good.
thoughts.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
see-
even from there's something about Spider-Man that
Yeah,
4-5-year-olds
yes.
like.
No, see, I would put it less on that and less that for the past couple of 10 years, we've been getting consistently good stories about Spider-Man.
No, it's not about the stories. I'm saying
think
that
it's-
from
I think it's
3-4 years, kids don't know stories.
So, no, let me put it this way. If it was still the same level of storytelling that we had in ASM that we've been getting all this while, it wouldn't be as popular as it is right now.
Okay, but you realize that kids
ESM made
don't-
money.
I'm not even talking about. Let me even say, I'm not even talking about the Spider-Man movies. We're talking about the
this
character. as
No, the
it
character
is.
itself, the premise is
That's what we're
amazing.
talking
It's
about.
amazing. Yeah, I'm talking about the
How much did ESM make? That we are looking like, didn't even make more money than Superman?
24/75 or something. I'm just guessing.
Oh,
I'm
let's
not
check now.
He made more than Superman, but why do you have to compare this?
No.
He made 700. ASM2 made 700.
No.
He made more than Superman.
Yeah, it did
But
now.
that's not the point. He did.
Making more than Superman is not a big deal anymore.
But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Like,
you can
that
make
comparison
the
is not
top-
fair.
More than the new Superman. More than
Yes,
Superman.
yes, by far now.
No.
Superman was not a box
Superman,
office success.
let me tell you, Superman is not the head of anything anymore. Even his own,
See,
even his
no.
own company, he's not even number one.
See,
So
before
wait,
you- I'm
I
saying
want to
that
ask, why did they stop it? Is it because they wanted to work with Marvel? Because to me, it just felt strange.
Stop what?
Like that.
a couple of reasons. First, it wasn't as well received. Marvel was offering a lot of money. This guy Garfield had an issue with the head of Sony at that time, and they scrapped it.
Oh, and
Yeah.
they had a massive leak. And
Which one?
You talk about Sony and Marvel, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah,
Yeah, Sonya, why they stopped Spider-Man? Why they stopped that?
They had that much. You know when they got hacked.
I remember the leak.
Yeah.
They got hacked by Korea, and basically all the plans for an anime movie. Everything came out, and everybody they look so ridiculous with all their plans,
Yes.
and then I think Marvel gave them a good deal. They said, okay, listen,
Marvel did a really good deal.
we will do all the production and everything, and you will take the profit, and we will take. I can't remember. Was it 5%? The first one was very low percentage that Marvel was taking.
Yeah.
Just so that they could have Spider-Man in their Avengers in their movies,
Avengers
and then
movie, Civil War.
we will help you make your movies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to them, so
And-
Sony, I just okay.
Okay, well,
where's my
yeah.
check? Okay.
Yes. And that was the same time. That was the same time Garfield was having issues with the head of the studio, and that was like, you know what, forget this. Instead of trying to make a third one, Marvel is making successful movies.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Yeah. But I still feel like third Garfield movie would have been good.
I think so too.
But that's
Makes sense.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
And
All right.
yeah,
Anything
like I
else?
said, yeah, the last 10 years we have the Holland movies, we have the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and we have Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Verse 3 coming out next year.
Wow.
Is it
Wow.
confirmed? Is it confirmed next year?
Wow.
That's what we are hearing now. So we have
now.
For now.
Yeah, it's confirmed June. Well,
we have.
I mean,
It's been moved so many times.
as-
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
You know what? Let them keep moving it until they get
Wait,
it right.
Yes.
It's one of those. Don't worry. Take your time.
Not to rub it, across the Spider-Verse, how much did that make?
It wasn't as much, but it made
It-
it. It didn't.
It don't enter 1B.
No.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
7? No, I don't think it was 1 billion. I think
He didn't
it's
make
7.
690, almost 700.
697.
Still,
Yeah.
still more than Superman. Okay, good.
Babel.
Yeah, but with the, I think the third one will probably make a B.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about it, but yeah.
The hype from this film,
Yeah, but
From
no, the
that
thing
we
is, which third was?
Across the Spider-Verse,
I don't think it's a B kind of movie. I don't think it's a billion kind of movie.
I think
I
it's
don't. I mean, it's in the nicest way. I love the film, but I don't.
So if two makes
I just-
690, I'll
690.
gamble and say this will make it will make at least.
it will make a B.
Okay,
I think it will make.
I would like it to. I would like it to.
I think a lot of goodwill from this film will push into that as
But if
well.
it makes a B, Sony will never sell this character.
They are never selling the
in
character
2000
with this.
yeah.
No,
With
but
this,
why should they? I don't like.
this-
Why
No, no, no,
would they?
You have to buy this. You have to buy Sony.
you have to buy Sony
Yes.
to get the character.
Yes.
Yeah,
But,
it will be
but
cheaper
with
to
the
buy
deal-
Sony.
With the deal where you guys have said it, they don't need to buy it anymore now. Like they don't need to own it anymore. As long as they're making.
No, this they're giving
They
away.
want to.
They're giving away
There are a lot of
of
money for
profit.
this.
That billion we're talking now, the bulk of it is going to go to Sony now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So Sony is going to Sony like with this money that they've made like this. No.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
I remember correctly, the deal currently now is 50-50. But
Yeah.
but Marvel is the one paying for all the making of the movie.
All the production and everything, but they're
So-
they're sharing.
Yeah, so they're sharing 50-50. Can you imagine? You do all the work, you put all the money.
See, Sony will keep on giving you Madam Web and Mobius movies for life. You will get them for eternity. They will keep doing that.
But that means they just prove they don't have what it takes because
No,
even on
they-
their own, they can't even do anything.
Now they gave us across the Spider-Verse movies.
Well,
Okay,
somebody went
We
there.
won't have-
and
Yeah,
teach
we
them
won't have say as bad as it bad. We won't have Spider-Verse movies without Sony owning the Spider-Man rights. It won't come from Marvel. It would never.
Yeah. I mean, and they took the punt when they did Spider-Man 1. So
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
that was a big gamble back then. So
Yeah.
okay, guys, I think we're
Jesus.
We've
Done?
come to the end of this. Yeah. Let's say our goodbyes,
Bumper
guys.
episode.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's an amazing episode, guys, but it's worth the listen. Listen to the arguments. Let us know your thoughts on Jean, especially.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Jean, on Peter, on
Spider-Man,
MJ,
everybody,
on
yeah.
Spider. Yeah, and how do you rank your Spider-Man movies? Let's find out.
Yes.
Yeah,
What's
Yeah,
your
you-
top 3? Yeah,
Spider-Man
exactly.
movies, and how do you rank them? Let's find that out.
And if it's not brand new day, what drugs are you on?
Yeah,
So brand new day is first for you.
They are on air. He said it before. They are on air. They are not on
Yeah,
drugs. They are breathing
Wow.
air. You
Okay.
are the one on
No,
drugs.
no.
yeah.
That
They
air
are
has,
breathing
has,
oxygen.
that
Yeah.
air has not got enough oxygen in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I'll be on the same level with that, but that it should be brand new day, no way home, and then Spider-Man 2.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
You-
But my
you-
brand new day and No Way Home keeps flipping.
You're
But
coming,
yeah.
don't worry, you're coming around. You're coming around to the right
Yeah.
side.
That feels like
Okay, guys, let's say our goodbyes.
Wow. Okay.
Goodbye, guys. See you
Like-
next.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I'll be back when something big happens
See you
next.
next
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the
Okay.
glory hunter. You come for the big things.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, listeners, and this is saying
So rude.
goodbye from your friendly neighborhood podcasters. We'll see
That's a good
you
one. Yeah.
later.
Boom, boom, the drums are loud. Boom, boom, we wear it proud. Naija's geeking out, no